To grace your head and present you with a glorious crown. Listen, my son, accept what I say, and the years of your life will be many. I instruct you in the way of wisdom and lead you along straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Hold on to instruction, do not let it go. Guard it well, for it is your life.
South of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Do not set foot on the path of the wicked, or walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn from it, and go on your way. For they cannot rest until they do evil. They are robbed of sleep till they make someone stumble. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, pay attention to what I say. Turn your ear to my words. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them within your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and health to one's whole body. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or the left. Keep your foot from evil.
Unit ready.
Proverbs chapter 5. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Turn your ear to my words of insight, that you may maintain discretion and your lips may preserve knowledge. For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as gall, sharp as a double-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Do not turn aside from what I say. Keep to a path far from her. Do not go near the door of her house, lest you lose your honor to others and your dignity to one who is cruel, lest strangers feast on your wealth and your toil enrich the house of another. At the end of your life, you will groan when your flesh and body are spent. You will say, "How I hated discipline, how my heart spurned correction. I would not obey my teachers or turn my ear to my instructors, and I was soon in serious trouble in the assembly of God's people." Drink water from your own cistern, running water from your own well. Should your springs overflow in the streets, your streams of water in the public squares, let them be yours alone, never to be shared with strangers. May your fountain be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. A loving doe, a graceful deer. May her breasts satisfy you always. May you ever be intoxicated with her love. Why, my son, be intoxicated with another man's wife? Why embrace the bosom of a wayward woman? For your ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all your paths. The evil deeds of the wicked ensnare them. The cords of their sins hold them fast. For lack of discipline, they will die, led astray by their own great folly. Proverbs chapter 6.
Studying blueprints.
My son,
Need a repair?
if you have
I've got
put up
the knowledge.
security for your neighbor,
Studying blueprints.
if you have shaken hands and pledged for a stranger, You have been trapped by what you say, ensnared by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, to free yourself, since you have fallen into your neighbor's hands. Go to the point of exhaustion and give your neighbor no rest. Allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Free yourself, like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief and scarcity like an armed man.
Ready to roll.
A troublemaker and a villain who goes about with a corrupt mouth, who winks maliciously with his eye, signals with his feet and motions with his fingers, who plots evil with deceit in his heart. He always stirs up conflict. Therefore disaster will overtake him in an instant. He will suddenly be destroyed without remedy.
Securing position. Good to go.
There are 6 things the Lord
I have the
hates,
tools.
7 that are detestable to him.
I won't be late.
Haughty
Destination,
eyes,
Commander?
a lying tongue,
Ready to roll.
hands that shed
Fire
innocent
zone
blood,
confirmed.
a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community.
On our way, sir.
My son, keep your
Securing
father's
position.
command and do not forsake
Need a
your
repair?
mother's teaching.
Yes, sir. Need a conversion?
Bind them always on your heart.
Everything's made to
Fasten
fit.
them round your neck.
Hitting them hard.
When you walk, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. When you awake, they will speak to
I
you.
got the knowledge.
For
I
this
won't be
command
late.
is a lamp, this teaching is a light, and correction
Yes, sir.
and instruction are the way to life,
Need a
keeping
conversion?
you from your neighbor's
Yep.
wife, from the smooth talk of a wayward woman.
Mean, green, and
Do not
unseen.
lust in your heart after her
That's your
beauty,
sanctuary.
or let her
Going
captivate
over.
you with her eyes.
Laying low. Aren't the trees
For
low?
a
On our way,
prostitute
sir.
can be had for a loaf of bread, but another man's wife preys on
Engineering.
your very life.
I won't be late.
Can a man scoop fire
I won't be
into
late.
his lap without his clothes being burned? Can a man walk on hot coals without his feet being scorched? So is he who sleeps with another man's
Running
wife.
smooth.
No one who touches her will go unpunished.
Transformer panel in order.
People do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his hunger when he is starving. Yet if he is caught, he must pay 7-fold, though it costs him all the wealth of his house.
On the mark, sir.
But a man who
Transformer
commits
panel in
adultery
order.
has no
Sir,
sense.
yes, sir. On
Whoever
the
does
move.
so destroys
Engineering.
himself.
Moving. Got the plans
Blows
right here.
and disgrace
I've
are
got
his
the
lot,
knowledge.
and his
Analyzing
shame
schematics.
will never be wiped away.
Need a conversion?
For jealousy arouses a husband's fury, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will not accept any compensation. He will
I have the
refuse a
tools.
bribe, however great it is.
Destination, Commander. Unit reporting. On our way, sir.
Proverbs
Transformer
chapter
panel
7.
in order.
My son,
Destination,
keep
Commander?
my
Unit
words
reporting.
and store up
High
my
speed, low
commands
drag.
within you.
Outstanding.
Keep my commands and you will live. Guard my teachings as
Commander,
the apple
time
of your
machine is
eye.
powered up.
Bind
We're ready
them
to
on
make
your
the punch
fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart.
Shake it, baby.
Say to
Hang on,
wisdom,
this is gonna be a close
you
one.
are my sister. And to insight, you are my relative. They will keep you from the adulterous woman, from the wayward woman with her seductive words. At the window of my house, I looked down through the lattice. I saw among the simple. I noticed among the young men a youth who had no sense. He was going down the street near her corner, walking along in the direction of her house. At twilight, as the day was fading,
You did it,
as
Commander.
the dark of
time
night
shift was
set in.
successful. Yeah,
Then
but we couldn't have
out
come at a
came a
worse
woman
time.
to meet him,
We're sitting right in the middle of
dressed
the
like a
first Soviet
prostitute
occupation.
and with crafty
Use the
intent.
Grand Cannons to soften
She
up the
is
Soviets.
unruly
And when
and
you give me the
defiant.
word,
Her feet
I'll
never
swim
stay
to
at home.
Alcatraz and I'll turn
Now
that
in the
psychic
street,
dominator
now in the
into
squares,
sweat.
at every corner she lurks. She took hold of him and kissed him, and with a brazen face she said, "Today I fulfilled my vows, and I have food from my fellowship offering at home. So I came out to meet you. I looked for you and have found you. I have covered my bed with colored linens from Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink deeply of love till morning. Let's enjoy ourselves with love. My husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took his purse filled with money and will not be home till full moon."
Need a conversion?
With persuasive words, she led him astray. She seduced him with her smooth talk. All at once he followed her, like an ox going to the slaughter, like a deer stepping into a noose till an arrow pierces his liver, like a bird darting into a snare, little knowing it will cost him his life. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let your heart turn to her ways or stray into her paths. Many are the victims she has brought down. Her slain are a mighty throng.
Let's get to it.
Her house is a highway to the grave, leading down to the chambers of death. Proverbs chapter 8. Does not wisdom call out? Does not understanding raise her voice? At the highest point along the way where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Beside the gate leading into the city, at the entrance, she cries aloud. To you, O people, I call out. I raise my voice to all humanity. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish, set your hearts on it. Listen, for I have trustworthy things to say. I open my lips to speak what is right. My mouth speaks what is true, for my lips detest wickedness. All the words of my mouth are just. None of them is crooked or perverse. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. Choose my instruction instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies,
the enemy is using
and
a
nothing you
horrifying new
desire
technology.
can compare with
This
her.
is a grinder. These devices can break down anything,
wisdom,
be it mechanical
dwell
or
together
organic.
with prudence.
They're feeding these
I
grinders with
possess
captive
knowledge
civilians,
and
reducing
discretion.
them to raw materials used
To
fund
fear
their
the
war
Lord
efforts.
is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior and perverse speech. Counsel and sound judgment are mine. I have insight. I have power. By me, kings reign, and rulers issue decrees that are just. By me, princes govern, and nobles, all who rule on earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me find me. With me are riches and honor, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than fine gold. What I yield surpasses choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness along the paths of justice, bestowing a rich inheritance on those who love me, and making their treasuries full. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works, before his deeds of old. I was formed long ages ago, at the very beginning, when the world came to be. When there were no watery depths, I was given birth. When there were no springs overflowing with water, before the mountains were settled in place, before the hills, I was given birth. Before he made the world or its fields, or any of the dust of the earth, I was there when he set the heavens in place, when he marked out the horizon on the face of the deep, when he established the clouds above and fixed securely the fountains of the deep, when he gave the sea its boundary, so that the waters would not overstep his command, and when he marked out the foundations of the earth. Then I was constantly at his side. I was filled with delight day after day, rejoicing always in his presence, rejoicing in his whole world, and delighting in the human
Good day,
race.
Commander.
Now then, my children, listen to me.
Construction complete.
Blessed are those who keep my ways.
Chronominer reporting
Listen to
for
my
action.
instruction and be wise. Do not disregard it. Blessed are those who listen to me, watching daily at my doors, waiting at my doorway.
Construction complete.
For those who find me, find life, and receive favor from the Lord.
Building.
But those who fail to find me, harm themselves. All who
How about
hate
some
me,
action?
love death.
Structure ready.
Proverbs chapter 9. Wisdom has built her house. She has set up its 7 pillars. She has prepared her meat and mixed her wine. She has also set her table. She has sent out her servants, and she calls from the highest point of the city.
Building in progress.
Let all who are simple come to my house.
Building. New
To those who have no
Chronominer
sense, she
reporting for
says,
duty.
come, eat my food and drink the wine I've
Squared away,
mixed.
sir.
Leave your simple ways and you will live. Walk in the way of insight.
Moving out.
Whoever corrects a mocker invites insults. Whoever
Got it.
rebukes the wicked
Attacking.
incurs abuse. Do not rebuke mockers, or they will hate you. Rebuke the wise, and they will love you. Instruct the wise, and they will be wiser still.
Enemy sighted.
Teach the righteous, and they will add to their learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom,
Got it.
and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding.
Fortress crushes enemy armor that
For through wisdom your days will be many, and years will be added to your life.
On my way.
If you are wise, your wisdom will
On my way.
reward you.
We're uncrushable.
If you are a mocker,
Move out.
you alone will
Solid as a
suffer.
rock, sir. Let's move out.
Folly is an
Yes, sir.
unruly woman.
Double time.
She is simple and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house, on a seat at the highest point of the city, calling out to those who pass by, who go straight on their way.
Want some shade?
Let all who are simple come to my house. To those who have no sense, she says, stolen water is sweet. Food eaten in secret is delicious. But little do they know that the dead are there, that her guests are deep in the realm of the dead. Proverbs chapter 10.
Mean, green, and unseen.
The Proverbs of
Going
Solomon.
mobile.
A wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish son brings grief to his mother. Ill-gotten treasures have no lasting value, but righteousness delivers from death.
Building.
The Lord does not let the righteous go
Green,
hungry,
unseen.
but he thwarts the craving of the
low.
wicked.
Creeping ahead. Perfect. hideout.
Lazy hands make
Laying
for
low.
poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. He who gathers crops in summer is a prudent son, but he who sleeps during harvest is a disgraceful son.
Structure available.
Blessings crown the head of the righteous, but violence overwhelms the mouth of the
Yes,
wicked.
sir. Moving out.
The name of the righteous is used in blessing,
Natural sanctuary.
but the name of the wicked will
On the
rot.
move.
The wise in
On the
heart
move.
accept
Shaky
commands,
bird,
but a chattering fool comes to
Double
ruin.
time.
Whoever walks in integrity
Mean,
walks
green,
securely,
unseen.
Unit ready.
but whoever
Going
takes
mobile.
crooked
On the
paths
move.
will be found out.
How about some action?
Whoever
Got
winks
it.
maliciously causes
Natural
grief,
sanctuary.
and a
On
chattering
the
fool
prowl.
comes to ruin. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Hatred
Let's
stirs
make a
up
walk.
conflict,
Go.
but love
Moving out.
covers over all wrongs.
How about some action?
Wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning,
Perfect hideout.
but a rod
One
is for
more
the wicked
ball.
one who has no sense.
Perfect hideout.
The wise store up knowledge,
Lovely.
but the
Want
mouth
some
of a
shade?
fool
Creeping
invites
ahead.
ruin.
Building.
The wealth of the rich is their fortified
Hello,
city,
sir.
but poverty is the ruin of the poor.
Sir, yes, sir.
The wages of the righteous is life,
Sir, yes, sir.
but the
Got it.
earnings of the wicked
Good day,
are
Commander.
sin and death.
I'll be there right away.
Whoever heeds discipline
Ready
shows
as ever.
the way to live,
Okay.
but whoever ignores correction
Laying low.
leads others astray. Whoever conceals hatred with lying lips and spreads slander is a fool. Sin is not ended by multiplying words, but the prudent hold their tongues. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver, but the heart of the wicked is of little value. The lips of the righteous nourish many, but fools die for lack of sense. The blessing of the Lord brings wealth,
24/7.
without painful toil for it.
24/7.
A fool finds pleasure in wicked schemes, but a person of understanding
24/7.
delights in wisdom.
Construction
What the wicked dread will overtake them. What the righteous desire will be granted.
Unit ready.
When the storm
Ready
has
as ever.
swept
Ready
by,
as ever.
the wicked are gone, but the righteous stand firm forever.
Rolling with a
As
chrono
vinegar
power
to the
sanctuary.
teeth and
Going
smoke
mobile.
to the eyes, so are sluggards to those who send them. The fear of the Lord adds length to life, but the
Want some
years of the
shade?
wicked are
Going
cut short.
mobile.
The prospect of the righteous is joy, but the hopes of the wicked
Chrono
come to
miner
nothing.
reporting for duty.
The way of the Lord is a refuge for the blameless, but it is the ruin of those who do evil. The righteous will never be uprooted, but the
Perfect
wicked
hideout.
will not
Creeping
remain in
ahead.
the land.
Laying low.
Construction
From the mouth of the
complete.
righteous comes the fruit of wisdom, but a perverse tongue will be silenced. The lips of the righteous know what finds favor, but the mouth of the wicked only what is perverse.
Ready.
Natural sanctuary. Now you see
Proverbs
me, soon
chapter
you won't.
11.
Ready as ever.
The Lord detests
Chrono miner reporting for
dishonest
duty.
scales, but accurate weights find favor with him. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. The integrity of the upright
You
guides
see
them,
me,
but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. Wealth is worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death.
Construction complete.
Chrono miner
The
reporting for
righteousness
duty.
of the blameless makes their paths straight, but the wicked are
Ready
brought
as ever.
down by their own
I'll be there
wickedness.
right away. Perfect hideout.
The righteousness of
Creeping
the
ahead.
upright delivers them,
Creeping
but the
ahead.
unfaithful are trapped by
Want some
evil
shade?
desires.
On the prowl.
We will trample our
Hopes
enemies.
placed in mortals
Mobilizing.
die with them.
Charge!
All the promise of their power comes to nothing.
Let's
The
see
righteous
some
person
action.
is rescued from trouble,
Let's
and
see
it
some
falls
action.
on the wicked instead. With their mouths, the godless destroy their neighbors, but through knowledge, the righteous escape.
Want some shade?
When the righteous prosper, the city rejoices. When the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy.
Laying
Through the
low.
blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked, it is destroyed.
Ready as ever. Let's dump
Whoever
this stuff. Ready
derides
as
their
ever.
neighbor
Hello,
has
sir.
no sense,
You'll get the cash in
but
a
the one
flash.
who has
Natural
understanding
sanctuary.
holds
Going
their
mobile.
tongue.
Preparing for battle.
A gossip
Rolling
betrays a
thunder.
confidence,
Okay. Rolling with
but
the
a
chrono
trustworthy
convoy.
person keeps a secret.
Creeping ahead.
For lack of guidance, a nation falls,
Good day,
but
Commander.
victory is won through many advisors.
24/7.
Whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer. But whoever refuses to shake
Now you
hands
see me,
in
soon
pledge
you won't.
is safe. A kind-hearted woman gains
We will
honor,
trample our
but
enemies.
ruthless men
Let's see
gain
some action.
only wealth. Those who are kind benefit themselves, but the cruel bring ruin on
Let's see
themselves.
some action.
A wicked person earns deceptive wages, but the one who sows righteousness reaps a sure reward.
Unit
Truly the righteous attain life,
Nobody here but
but whoever pursues evil finds death.
Now you see me,
The
soon you
Lord
won't.
detests those whose hearts are perverse, but he delights in those whose ways are blameless. Be
Chrono
sure
miner
of
reporting
this,
for duty.
the wicked
hello,
will
sir.
not go unpunished,
Ready as ever.
but those who are righteous will go free. Like a
Chrono miner
gold ring
reporting
in a
for duty.
pig's
Ready as ever.
snout
With the
is a
chrono
beautiful
convoy.
woman who shows no discretion. The desire of the
24/7.
righteous ends only
It's in
in
the
good,
bank.
but the hope of the wicked only in wrath. One person gives freely, yet gains even
Insufficient
more.
funds.
Another
Lens
withholds
shifters in working
unduly,
condition.
but comes to
Estimate
poverty.
distortion error.
A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. People curse the one who hoards grain, but they pray God's blessing on the one who is willing to sell.
Base is under attack.
Whoever seeks good finds favor, but evil comes to one who searches for it. Those who trust in their riches will fall, but the righteous will thrive like a green leaf. Whoever brings ruin on their family will inherit only wind, and the fool will be servant to the wise. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life,
Oh, hello, sir.
and the
It's
one
in
who
the
is
bag.
wise saves
Good day,
lives.
Commander.
If the righteous receive their due on earth, how much more the ungodly and the sinner?
Let's load up the troops. Let's see some action.
Proverbs chapter
Ready as
12.
ever.
Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but
Let's
whoever
make a
hates
war
correction is stupid. Good people obtain favor from the Lord, but he condemns those who devise wicked schemes.
Let's see some
No one can be
action.
established through wickedness, but the righteous cannot be uprooted. A
Shout!
wife of noble character is her husband's crown, but a disgraceful wife is like decay in his bones. The plans of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. The words of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the speech of the upright rescues them. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous stands firm.
Unit ready.
A person is praised according to their prudence, and one with a warped mind
We
is
will
despised.
trample our enemies.
Better to be a
Nothing can stop
nobody
us.
and yet have a servant than pretend to be somebody and have no food. The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense.
Mobilizing.
The wicked desire the stronghold of evildoers, but the root of the righteous
Nothing can
endures.
stop us.
Evildoers are trapped by their sinful talk, and so the innocent escape trouble.
Rolling thunder.
From the fruit of their lips people are filled with good things, and the work of their hands bring them reward. The way of fools seems right to them,
Let's make a
but the
war
wise
pact.
listen to advice.
Unit
Fools
ready.
show their annoyance
Let's
at
see
once,
some action.
but the prudent overlook an insult. An honest witness tells the
Rolling
truth,
thunder.
but a false witness tells lies.
Mobilizing. Let's make a
The
war
words of the
pact.
reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings
Preparing
healing.
for battle.
Truthful lips endure forever,
Thunder.
but a lying tongue lasts only a moment.
Loaded.
Rolling.
Deceit is in the hearts of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have
Let's
joy.
load up the troops.
No harm overtakes the righteous, but the wicked have their fill of trouble.
Mobilizing.
The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy.
Nothing can stop us.
The prudent keep their knowledge to themselves, but a fool's heart blurts out folly.
Nothing can stop us.
Diligent hands will rule, but laziness ends in forced labor. Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. The righteous choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. The lazy do not roast any game, but the diligent feed on the riches of the hunt. In the way of righteousness there is life. Along that path is immortality. Proverbs chapter 13. A wise son heeds his father's instruction, but a mocker does not respond to rebukes. From the fruit of their lips, people enjoy good things, but the unfaithful have an appetite for violence. Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin. A sluggard's appetite is never filled, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. The righteous hate what is false, but the wicked make themselves obnoxious and bring shame on themselves. Righteousness guards the person of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. One person pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth.
Need a repair?
A person's riches may ransom their life, but the poor cannot respond to threatening rebukes. The light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. Where there is strife, there is pride, but
Engineering.
wisdom is found
Moving.
in those who take advice.
Insufficient funds.
Panels charged.
Dishonest money dwindles, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow.
New coordinates processed.
Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. Whoever scorns instruction will pay for it, but whoever respects a command
I've got the
is
knowledge.
rewarded.
Yes, sir.
The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life, turning a person from the snares of death. Good judgment wins favor, but the way of the unfaithful leads to their destruction. All who are prudent act with knowledge, but fools expose their folly. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a trustworthy envoy brings healing. Whoever disregards discipline comes to poverty and shame, but whoever heeds correction is honored. A longing fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil.
Ready.
Walk with the wise and become
Engineering.
wise, for a companion of
Yes,
fools
sir.
suffers harm. Trouble pursues the sinner, but the righteous are rewarded with good things.
Moving out.
A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's
I've
children,
got the knowledge.
but a sinner's
I
wealth
won't be
is
late.
stored up for the righteous. An unplowed field produces food for the poor, but injustice sweeps it
I
away.
have the tools.
Whoever
Yes, sir.
spares the rod hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them.
Moving. Moving.
The righteous eat to their heart's content, but the stomach of the wicked
I've
goes
got the knowledge.
hungry.
Got the plans right here.
Prism tank in order, sir.
Proverbs chapter 14. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands the foolish one tears hers down. Whoever fears the Lord walks uprightly, but those who despise him are devious in their ways.
Will now auto.
A fool's mouth lashes out with pride, but the lips of the wise protect them. Where there are no oxen, the manger is empty, but from the strength of an ox come abundant harvests. An honest witness does not deceive, but a false witness pours out lies. The mocker seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the discerning. Stay away from a fool, for you will not find knowledge on their lips. The wisdom of the prudent is to give thought to their ways, but the folly of fools is deception.
Positional data tank in
Fools
order,
mock
sir.
at making amends for sin, but goodwill is found among the upright. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can share its joy.
Lend
The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish.
ambush. Going mobile.
There is a
Tank in
way
order, sir.
that appears to be right,
Prism tank in order.
but in the end it leads
Prism
to
sensor
death.
stable. Positional data received.
Even in laughter the heart may ache, and rejoicing may end in grief. The faithless will be fully repaid for their ways, and the good rewarded for theirs. The simple believe anything, but the prudent give thought to their steps.
Laying low.
The wise fear the Lord and
Laying
shun
low.
evil, but a fool is hot-headed and yet feels secure. A quick-tempered person does foolish things,
Prism sensor stable.
and the one who devises evil schemes is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Evildoers will bow down in the presence of the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor are shunned even by their neighbors, but the rich have many friends.
On the move.
It is a sin to despise one's neighbor, but blessed is the one who is kind to the needy. Do not those who plot evil go astray? But those who plan what is good find love and faithfulness. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to
Prism
poverty.
tank in order, sir. New
The wealth
coordinates
of the
processed.
wise is their crown, but the folly of fools yields folly. A truthful
Lend
witness
shifters in
saves
working
lives,
condition.
but a
Adjusting
false witness
stabilizers.
is deceitful.
Unit ready.
Whoever fears the Lord has a secure fortress, and for their children it will be a refuge.
Prism sensor.
The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, turning a person from the snares of death.
Magnifiers activated.
A large population is a king's glory, but without subjects, a prince is ruined. Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick-tempered displays folly.
Lens shifters in working
A
condition.
heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones.
Terrain flux.
Whoever oppresses the poor shows contempt for their maker, but whoever is kind to the needy honors God.
Distortion.
When calamity comes, the wicked are brought down, but even in death the righteous seek refuge in God.
Prism sensor.
Wisdom reposes in the heart of the discerning, and even among fools
Prism sensor
she lets
stable.
herself be
Estimating
known.
Distortion error.
Righteousness
Nobody here but us.
exalts a
Oh,
nation,
hello, sir.
but sin condemns any people.
Unit
A
ready.
king delights in a wise servant, but a shameful servant arouses his fury. Proverbs chapter 15.
Distortion error.
A gentle answer turns away wrong, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise adorns knowledge, but the mouth of the fool gushes folly. The eyes of the Lord are everywhere, keeping watch on the wicked and the good. The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. A fool spurns a parent's discipline, but whoever heeds correction shows prudence. The house of the righteous contains great treasure, but the income of the wicked brings ruin. The lips of the wise spread knowledge, but the hearts of fools are not upright. The Lord detests the sacrifice of the wicked, but the prayer of the upright pleases him.
Positional.
The Lord detests the way of the wicked, but he loves those who pursue righteousness. Stern discipline awaits anyone who leaves the path. The one who hates correction will die. Death and destruction lie open before the Lord. How much more do human
Positional
hearts?
data received.
Mockers resent correction, so they avoid the wise.
Mining.
A happy heart makes the face cheerful,
Compensating for
but heartache crushes the spirit. The discerning heart seeks knowledge, but the mouth of a fool feeds on folly. All the days of the oppressed are wretched, but the cheerful heart has a continual feast.
lens shifters. In
Better
working
a
condition.
little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil.
Machine shop is an invaluable source.
Better a dish of vegetables with love than a fattened calf with hatred.
Good day, Commander.
A hot-tempered person stirs up conflict, but the one who is patient calms a quarrel.
Now you
The way of the sluggard is blocked with thorns, but the path of the upright is a highway. A wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish man despises his mother. Folly brings joy to one who has no sense, but whoever has understanding keeps a straight course.
Positional data received.
Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisers they succeed. A person finds joy in giving an apt reply, and how good is a timely word. The path of life leads upward for the prudent, to keep them from going down to the realm of the dead. The Lord tears down the house of the proud, but he sets the widow's boundary stones in place.
Adjusting stabilizers.
The Lord detests the thoughts of the wicked, but gracious words are pure in his sight. The greedy bring ruin to their households, but the one who hates bribes will live.
Unit promoted.
Lens
The heart of the
shifters in
righteous
working
weighs its answers, but the mouth of the wicked gushes evil.
condition. Arcs.
The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Light in a messenger's eyes brings joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones. Whoever heeds life-giving correction will be at home among the wise. Those who disregard discipline despise themselves, but the one who heeds correction gains understanding.
Transmission.
Wisdom's instruction is to fear the Lord, and humility comes before honor. Proverbs chapter 16. To humans belong the plans of the heart, but from the Lord comes the proper answer of the tongue. All a person's ways seem pure to them, but motives are weighed by the Lord. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. The Lord works out everything to its proper end, even the wicked for a day of disaster. The Lord detests all the proud of heart.
Securing position.
Be sure of this, they will not go
Analyzing
unpunished.
schematics.
Through love and faithfulness, sin is atoned for. Through the fear of the Lord, evil is avoided.
Engineering. Got
When the
plans
Lord
right
takes
here.
pleasure in anyone's
Engineering.
way, He causes their enemies to make peace with them.
Training.
Better a little with righteousness than much gain with injustice. In their
Want
hearts,
some shade?
humans plan
Keeping
their
ahead?
course,
Want some shade?
but the Lord
Going
establishes
mobile.
their steps.
Unit
The lips of a
out.
king speaks as an oracle, and his mouth does not
Sniper
betray
ready.
justice.
I love to count. Green and unseen.
Honest scales and balances belong to the Lord.
Yes, sir. Yep.
All the weights in the bag are of his
On the mark,
making.
sir. On our way, sir.
Kings detest wrongdoing, for a throne is established through righteousness. Kings take pleasure in honest lips. They value the one who speaks what is right.
Ready to roll.
A king's wrath is a messenger of death, but the wise will appease it. When a king's face brightens, it means luck. His favor is like a rain cloud in spring. How much better to get wisdom than gold, to get insight rather than silver. The highway of the upright avoids evil. Those who guard their ways preserve their lives.
We can make adjustments.
Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be lowly in spirit along with the
We can make
oppressed
adjustments.
than to share
Made
plunder
for
with the
speed.
proud.
It's a sure shot.
Whoever
Watch
gives
my
heed
gun.
to instruction prospers,
Of course.
and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord.
Perfect hideout.
The wise in heart
Going
are
mobile.
called discernment,
Rise.
and gracious words
Transformer
promote
panel in
instruction.
Give me a job.
Prudence is a fountain of life to the prudent, but folly brings punishment to fools. The hearts of the wise make their mouths prudent, and their lips promote instruction. Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones.
Sniper ready.
There is a way that appears to be right,
Ready to roll.
but in the end
Securing position.
it leads to death.
Where the fuck
The appetite of laborers works for them. Their hunger drives them
bitch?
on.
I'm flicking
I've
on
got the
you.
knowledge.
A scoundrel plots evil,
Proceeding to Vault
and on
George.
their lips it is like a
Everything's
scorching
made to fit.
fire.
Yep.
A perverse
On the go.
person stirs up conflict, and a gossip separates
Unit
close
reporting.
friends.
Nobody here but us.
A violent person entices their neighbor and leads them down a
Transformer panel in
path
order.
that is not good.
Engineering.
Whoever
I won't
winks
be
with
late.
their eye is plotting perversity. Whoever purses their lips is bent on evil.
On the prowl.
Grey hair is a crown of splendor. It is attained in the way of righteousness.
Shade. On the prowl.
Better a patient person than a warrior. One with self-control than one who takes a city. The lot is cast into the lap, but its every decision is from the Lord.
Of course. Running smooth.
Proverbs chapter 17.
That's so fucking.
Better a dry crust with peace and quiet than a house full of feasting with strife. A prudent servant will rule over a disgraceful son, and will share the inheritance of one of the family. The crucible for silver and the furnace for gold, but the Lord tests the heart. A wicked person listens to deceitful lips. A liar pays attention to a destructive tongue. Whoever mocks the poor shows contempt for their maker. Whoever gloats over disaster will not go unpunished.
Vehicle ready.
Children's children are a crown to the
Unit
oppressed,
reporting.
and parents the pride of their children.
Engineering.
Eloquent lips are unsuited to a godless fool. How much worse lying lips to a ruler? A bribe is seen as a charm by the one who gives it. They think success will come at every turn. Whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends.
He's a dead man.
A rebuke impresses a discerning person. More than 100 lashes a fool.
Ready to go.
Evildoers
Yes, sir.
foster rebellion against God. The messenger of death will be sent against them.
your war fund.
Better to meet a bear robbed of her cubs than a fool bent on folly.
Everything's made to
Evil
fit.
will
On the
never
go.
leave the house
We've got
of
it.
one who pays back evil for good.
Commander.
Starting a quarrel is like breaching a dam. So drop the matter before a dispute breaks out. Acquitting the guilty and condemning the innocent,
I have the tools.
the Lord detests them both. Why should fools have money in hand to buy wisdom when they are not able to understand it? A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. One who has no sense shakes hands in pledge and puts up security for a neighbor.
Want some shade?
Whoever loves a quarrel loves sin. Whoever builds a high gate invites destruction. One whose heart is corrupt does not prosper. One whose tongue is perverse falls into trouble.
Need a repair?
To have a fool for a child
Got the knowledge.
brings grief.
Studying blueprints.
There is no joy to the parent of a godless fool. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit drives it to bones.
It's a sure shot.
The wicked accept bribes in secret to pervert the course of justice.
Driver up.
A discerning person keeps wisdom in view, but a fool's eyes wander to the ends of the earth.
Unseen.
Yes, sir.
Now
A
you see me.
foolish
Unit
son
reporting.
brings grief to his
Sanctuary.
father,
Replanting.
and bitterness to the mother who bore him.
On the prowl.
If imposing a fine on the innocent is
Want some
not good, surely to flog honest officials is not
Everything's made to
right.
fit.
The one who has knowledge uses
Everything's
words
made to
with
fit.
restraint,
Made for speed.
and whoever has understanding is even-tempered. Even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they
Tools
hold
of the
their
trade.
tongues.
On the go.
We're uncrushable. Right away, sir.
Proverbs
Need a
chapter
repair?
18.
Want some shade? Run in
An
smooth.
unfriendly person pursues selfish ends, and against all sound judgment starts
Need a
quarrels.
conversion? Made for
Fools
speed.
find no pleasure in
Yep.
understanding, but delight
It's a sure
in
shot.
airing their own opinions.
Watch
When
my
wickedness
dust.
comes,
Get outta
so does
there.
contempt, and with
Damn.
shame comes
On the go.
reproach.
Vehicle ready.
The words of the mouth are deep
IFB
waters,
ready. Yes, sir.
but the fountain of
Destination,
wisdom
Commander.
is a rushing
Outstanding.
stream.
We can make adjustments.
It is not good to be partial to the wicked, and so deprive the innocent of
Get the
justice.
fuck out of
The lips of fools bring them strife,
there. Damn.
Bound
and their
forward.
mouths invite a beating.
I have
The mouths of fools are their undoing, and their lips are a snare to their very lives.
Need a repair?
The words of a
I'd love to
gossip are like choice morsels. They go down to the inmost parts.
Vehicle ready.
One who is slack in his work is brother to one who destroys.
Ready to roll. Outstanding.
The name of the Lord is a fortified tower. The righteous run to it
Yes, sir.
and are safe.
I've got the knowledge. Outstanding.
The wealth of the rich is their fortified city.
I won't be late.
They imagine it a wall too high to scale.
I've got the
Before a
knowledge.
downfall, the
Engineering.
heart is haughty,
Studying
but
blueprints.
humility comes before honor.
Ready to roll.
To answer before listening, that is folly and shame. The human spirit can endure in times of illness, but a crushed spirit, who can bear?
Give me a target.
The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out. A gift opens the way and ushers the giver into the presence of the great. In a lawsuit, the first to speak seems right, until someone comes forward and cross-examines.
Drag.
Casting the lot settles disputes and keeps strong opponents apart.
Securing position.
A brother wronged is more unyielding than a fortified city. Disputes are like the barred gates of a citadel.
Commander. High speed.
From the fruit of their mouth, a person's stomach is filled. With the harvest of their lips, they are satisfied.
Unit reporting.
The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. He who finds a wife finds what is good and
Engineering.
receives
I
favor
won't
from
be
the
late.
Lord. The poor plead for mercy, but the rich answer harshly. One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin,
Sniper ready.
but there is a friend
Proceeding to
who
Yes,
sticks
sir.
closer than a brother. Proverbs chapter 19.
IFB ready. Running smooth.
Better the poor whose way
Yep,
of life is
engineering.
blameless than a
Analyzing
fool
schematics.
whose lips
Need a
are
conversion.
perverse.
Yep.
Desire without knowledge
Yes, sir.
is
Securing
not good.
position.
How much more will hasty feet
Yes, sir.
miss the
Securing
way?
position. Yes, sir.
A
Eliminate.
person's own folly leads to their ruin, yet their heart rages against the Lord.
I have no idea.
Wealth attracts many friends,
Securing position.
but even the
target.
closest friend of the
Proceeding
poor
to vantage
person
point.
deserts them.
Yes, sir. Driver up.
A false witness will not go unpunished, and whoever pours out lies will not
Ready to
go
roll.
free.
Commencing assault. Destination commander.
Many curry favor with the ruler, and everyone is the friend of one who
Ready
gives
to roll.
gifts.
Outstanding.
The poor are shunned by all their relatives.
Taking him out.
How much more do their friends avoid them? Though the poor pursue them with pleading, they are nowhere to be
He's in my
found.
scope.
I'm
Give me a
unarmed.
job.
The one who
He's in
gets
my scope.
wisdom loves life. The one who cherishes understanding will soon prosper. A false witness will not go
He's a
unpunished,
dead man.
Where's this?
and whoever pours out lies
Unit reporting.
will perish. It is not fitting for a fool to live in luxury. How much worse for a slave to rule
Yes,
over
sir. On our way,
princes. A person's wisdom
Transformer
yields
panels in order.
patience.
Yep.
It is to one's glory to overlook an offense. A king's rage is like the roar of a lion, but his favor is like dew
Give me a
on the
job.
grass.
I love to camp.
A foolish child is a father's ruin, and a quarrelsome wife is like the constant dripping of a leaky
Look
roof.
natural. Give me a job.
Houses and wealth are inherited from parents, but a prudent wife
Just get me
is
close
from the
enough.
Lord.
Give me a target.
Laziness brings on deep
Settling
sleep,
in.
and the
Checking
shiftless
him out.
go hungry. Whoever keeps commandments keeps their life,
Just give me a clear
but whoever shows contempt for their ways will die.
Proceeding to vantage point.
Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the
Tools
Lord,
of the trade.
and he will reward them for what they have done. Discipline your children, for in them there is hope. Do not be a willing party to their death. A hot-tempered person must pay the penalty. Rescue them,
Destination commander.
and you will have to do it again. Listen to advice and accept discipline,
Natural
and at the
sanctuary.
end you will be counted among
Want
the
some shade?
wise.
Give me a job.
Many are the
Tools of
plans
the
in a
trade.
person's heart,
Transformer
but it is
panels
the
in
Lord's
order.
purpose
On
that
the go.
prevails.
Fast and light.
What a person desires is unfailing love.
Engineering.
Better to be poor
Yes, sir.
than a liar.
Everything's made to fit.
The
Yep.
fear of the Lord leads to life. Then one rests content, untouched by trouble.
Training.
A sluggard buries his hand in the dish.
Engineering.
He will not even bring it back to his
In order.
mouth. Flog a mocker, and the simple will learn
I've got the
prudence.
knowledge. Got the
Rebuke
plans
the
right.
discerning, and they will gain knowledge. Whoever robs their father and drives out their mother is a child who brings shame and disgrace.
Ready.
Stop listening to instruction, my son, and you will stray from the words of knowledge.
Warning. Lightning storm created.
A corrupt witness mocks at justice, and the mouth of the wicked gulps down evil. Penalties are prepared for mockers, and beatings for the backs of fools.
Unit ready.
Transformer
Proverbs
panels in
chapter
order.
20.
On the go.
Construction options.
Wine is a mocker, and beer a brawler.
Lost.
Whoever is led
Tools of the
astray by
trade.
it is not wise.
Unit lost.
A king's wrath strikes terror like the roar of a lion. Those who anger him forfeit their lives. It is to one's honor to avoid strife, but every fool is quick to quarrel. Sluggards do not plow in season, so at harvest time they look but find
Sniper
nothing.
ready. Settling in.
The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out.
Cancel.
Many claim to have unfailing love,
On hold.
but a faithful person who can find.
IFB ready.
The
Everything's
righteous
made to fit.
lead
Made for
blameless
speed.
lives. Blessed are their children after them.
Give me a target. Give me a job.
When a king sits on his throne to judge, he winnows out all evil with his eyes.
Fast and light.
Who can say, I have kept my heart pure, I am clean and without sin. Differing weights and differing measures, the Lord detests them
Running
both.
smooth. On the go.
Even small children are known by their actions. So is their conduct really pure and upright? Ears that hear and eyes that see,
Unit ready.
the Lord has made
Hitting
them
them
both.
hard.
Do not love sleep, or you will grow poor. Stay awake, and you will
Watch my
have food
dust.
to spare.
It's a sure shot. Running smooth.
It's no good, it's
a
no
sure
good,
shot.
says the
Watch
buyer.
my dust.
Unit
Then
ready.
goes off and boasts about the purchase. Gold there is, and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak knowledge are a rare jewel. Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. Hold it in pledge if it is done for an outsider.
Unit ready.
Food gained by fraud tastes sweet, but one ends up with a mouth full of gravel. Plans are established by seeking advice, so if you wage war, obtain guidance.
Lightning storm ready.
A gossip betrays a confidence, so avoid anyone who talks too
Give me a
much.
job. He's in my
If someone
field.
curses their father or mother, their lamp will be snuffed out in pitch darkness.
Warning. Lightning storm.
An inheritance claimed too soon will not be blessed at the end. Do not say, I'll pay you back for this wrong. Wait for the Lord, and he will avenge you. The Lord detests differing weights, and dishonest scales do not please him.
Sir, yes, sir.
A
Affirmative,
person's
sir.
steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way? It is a trap to dedicate something rashly, and only later to consider one's vows. A wise king winnows out the wicked. He drives the threshing wheel over them.
Unit ready.
The human spirit is the lamp of the Lord that sheds light on one's inmost being. Love and faithfulness keep a king safe. Through love, his throne is made secure.
Unit ready.
The glory of young men is their strength. Grey hair, the splendor of the
Unit
old.
promoted.
Blows and wounds scrub away evil, and beatings purge the inmost being.
Ready.
Need a conversion? Taking them down. Watch
Need a
my
conversion?
dust. Everything's made to
Proverbs
fit.
chapter 21.
Everything's made to fit.
In the Lord's hand, the king's heart is a stream of water that he channels towards all who please him. A person may think their own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart.
Watch my dust.
To do what is right and just is more acceptable to the Lord than
Made for
sacrifice.
speed.
Haughty eyes and a proud heart, the unplowed field of the wicked, produce sin. The plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty. A fortune made by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a deadly snare. The violence of the wicked will drag them away, for they refuse to do what is right. The way of the guilty
Yes,
is
sir,
devious,
Commander.
but the conduct of the innocent is upright.
Ready to roll.
Better to live on a corner of the roof
Unit report.
than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. The
Unit
wicked
report.
crave evil. Their neighbors get no mercy from them.
Outstanding.
Give me a target. Settling
When a
in.
mocker is punished, the simple gain wisdom.
Just give me a
By
clear-
paying attention to the
ready.
wise, they get
Everything's made
knowledge.
to fit. Made for speed.
The righteous one takes
Made for
note of the
speed.
house of the wicked
Hitting them
and brings
hard.
the wicked to ruin. Whoever shuts their ears to the cry of the poor will also cry out and
I'd
not
love
be
to
answered.
cap. We can make adjustments.
A gift given in
Made for
secret
tools of the trade.
soothes anger, and a
Sniper
bribe
ready.
concealed
Proceeding to
in the
vantage point.
cloak
We can make adjustments.
pacifies great wrath. When justice
Hitting
is
them
done,
hard.
it brings joy to the righteous,
Of course.
but terror to
We've
evildoers.
got it.
Whoever strays from the path of prudence comes to rest in the company of the
Eliminate.
dead.
I'd love to
Secure
secure
Whoever
position.
loves
We
pleasure
can make
will
a
become
giant
poor.
sea ready.
Whoever loves wine
On the
and
go.
olive oil will never be rich. The
Eliminate.
wicked become a ransom for the righteous, and the
Unit reporting.
unfaithful for the upright. Better to live in a desert than with a quarrelsome and nagging wife. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but
Destination,
fools gulp theirs down.
Yes, sir. Fire zone.
Whoever
confirmed.
pursues righteousness and
Unit
love
reporting.
finds life, prosperity, and honor. One who is wise can go up against the city of the mighty and pull down the stronghold in which they trust.
Unit reporting.
those who guard their mouths and their tongues keep themselves from calamity. The proud and arrogant person, Mocker is his name, behaves with insolent fury. The craving of a sluggard will be the death of him, because his hands refuse to work. All day long he craves for more, but the righteous give without sparing.
Incoming transmission.
The sacrifice of the wicked is detestable, how much more so when brought with evil intent.
Base here in Egypt.
A false witness will perish, but a careful listener will testify successfully. The wicked put up a bold front, but the upright give thought to their ways. There is no wisdom, no insight, no plan that can succeed against the Lord. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory rests with the Lord.
Incoming transmission.
Proverbs chapter 22.
Help me across the river, Commander, and I'll
A
make your
good
life a
name
whole lot
is
easier.
more desirable than
Snatch
great
the good
riches.
doctor from Yuris' goons,
To be
and
esteemed
be out of
is
there
better
before
than
we
silver
know
or gold.
New construction options.
Rich and poor have this in common: the Lord is the maker of them all.
No
The
fear,
prudent see
Tanya's
danger
here.
and take
Battle
refuge,
control
but the
online.
simple keep going and pay the
Engineering.
penalty.
Moving. I have the tools. Moving.
Humility is the
Yes,
fear
sir.
of the Lord. Its wages are riches and honor and life.
Air transport ready.
In the paths of the
Tour
wicked are
underway.
snares and
Away,
pitfalls, but those who would preserve their life stay far from them.
Options.
Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it.
Got it.
The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Whoever sows injustice reaps calamity, and the rod they wield in fury will be broken.
Not a tank, I Demolition derby
The
time.
generous will themselves be blessed, for they share their food with the
Let's
poor.
go.
They got to get through me first. Moving
Drive out
forward.
the mocker, and out goes strife. Quarrels and insults are ended.
Titus Schroyer reporting.
One who loves a pure heart and who speaks with grace will have the king for a friend. The eyes of the Lord keep watch over knowledge, but he frustrates the words of the unfaithful.
Moving forward.
I hear ya.
The
Let's get to
sluggard
it.
says, "There's a lion
Visibility
outside.
clear.
I'll be killed in the public square."
Building. Construction.
The mouth of an adulterous woman is a deep pit. A man who is under the Lord's wrath falls into it.
Options.
Folly
Oh, hello,
is bound
sir.
up in the
You'll
heart
get
of
the
a
cash in a
child,
flash.
but the rod of discipline will drive it far away. One who oppresses the poor to increase his wealth, and one who gives gifts to the rich, both come to poverty.
Unit ready.
30
Sir, yes, sir.
sayings of the
Oh, no.
wise.
Hello, sir.
Need a lift.
Saying 1.
Maneuvers in progress.
Pay attention and turn your ear to the sayings of the wise.
Unit
Apply
ready.
your heart to what I teach, for it is pleasing when you keep them in your heart and have all of them ready on your lips.
Sir, we're very
So that your
low.
trust may be in the Lord, I teach you today.
Deutschland,
Even
moving
I.
forward.
Have I not written 30 sayings for you, sayings of counsel and knowledge, teaching you to be honest and to speak the truth,
Titus
so that you bring
reporting.
back truthful reports to those you serve?
Derby time.
I'm the best there is.
Saying 2. Do not exploit
Holy
the poor
fuck, dude.
because they are poor, and do
No,
not
almost
crush the
too tough.
needy in court,
Moving forward.
for the Lord will take up their case and will exact life for life.
That armor.
Saying 3.
Tank, I tougher.
Do not make friends with a hot person. Do not associate with one easily angered, or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. Saying 4. Do not be
Why are
one
you
who
going
shakes
all the way
hands in pledge or puts up security for debts.
Stupid.
If you lack the means to pay, your very bed will be snatched from under you. Saying 5.
Deutschland's finest.
Do not move an ancient boundary stone set up by your ancestors. Saying 6. Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank.
New construction options. Building.
Tank destroyer reporting.
Chronominer reporting for duty.
Proverbs chapter 23.
No armor's too tough. Moving forward.
Saying 7.
Peace
Piece by piece.
When you sit to dine with a ruler, note well what is before you, and put a knife in your throat if you're given to gluttony. Do not crave his delicacies, for that gift is deceptive. Saying 8.
Ready as ever.
Do not
Rolling with
wear
the
yourself
chrono
out to
boys.
get rich. Do not trust your own cleverness. Cast but a glance at riches and they're gone, for they will surely sprout wings and fly off to the sky like an eagle.
Increase our cash reserves.
Saying 9. Do not eat the food of a stingy host. Do not crave his
Oh,
delicacies.
hello, sir.
For he is the kind of person who is always thinking about the cost. Eat and drink, he says to
They
you,
got to get
but
through
his
me
heart
first.
is not with you. You will vomit up the little you have eaten and will have wasted your compliments. Saying 10.
Training.
Do not speak to fools, for they will scorn your prudent words.
Good day, Commander.
Saying
You'll get
11.
the cash in a
Unit
flash.
ready.
Do not move an ancient boundary stone or encroach on the fields of the fatherless, for their defender is strong.
24/7.
He will take up
You'll
their
get the
case
cash in a
against you.
flash.
Saying 12. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge. Saying 13.
In the field.
Do not withhold
In the
discipline
field.
from a child. If you punish them with the rod, they will not die. Punish them with the rod and save them from
Piece
death.
by piece.
Saying 14. My son, if your heart is wise, then my heart will be glad indeed. My inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak what is right.
Loaded.
Deutschland's fight.
Saying 15.
Almost too tough.
Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Saying 16. Listen, my son, and be wise, and set your heart on the right path.
Maneuvers in progress.
Do not join those
Chronominer
who
reporting
drink too
for
much
duty.
wine or
Rolling
gorge
with the
themselves on
chrono
money,
convoy.
for drunkards and gluttons
natural.
become poor, and drowsiness clothes them in rags.
Oh, hello, sir.
Very low on
Saying
Chronominer
17.
reporting for duty. You'll get the cash
Listen
in a
to your
flash.
father, who gave you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old.
Perfect hideout.
Buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom, instruction, and insight as well.
Need a lift.
The father of
What's
a
your
righteous
request?
child has great
LZ
joy.
is hot.
A man who
Gotcha.
fathers a wise son rejoices in him.
Coming home.
No,
in the
May
field.
your father and mother rejoice.
Demolition
May she
derby
who
time.
gave you birth be joyful.
Demolition
Saying
derby
18.
time.
My son,
in the field.
give me your
Deutschland's
heart,
finest.
and let your eyes delight in my ways. For an adulterous woman is a deep pit, and a
24/7.
wayward wife
Ah,
is a
there it
narrow
is.
well. Like a
Transport
bandit she
ready.
lies in wait,
Cutting them down.
and multiplies the unfaithful among men.
Need a lift.
Saying 19.
In the field.
Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaints? Who has needless bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes?
Taking position.
Those who linger
In
over
the
wine,
field.
who go to sample bowls of mixed wine.
Chronominer reporting for duty.
Do not gaze at wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it goes down smoothly.
Perfect
In the
hideout.
end,
Laying
it
low.
bites like a snake and poisons like a viper.
Want some shade? Laying
Your
low.
eyes will see strange sights, and your mind will imagine confusing things. You will be like
What's
one
your
sleeping on the
request?
high seas,
Gotcha.
lying on top of the rigging. They hit me, you will say, but I'm not hurt. They beat me, but I don't feel it. When will I wake up,
Chronominer reporting
so I can
for
find
duty.
another drink?
Good day, Commander.
Proverbs, chapter 24,
Replanting.
saying 20. Do not envy the wicked, do not desire
Ready
their
as ever.
company. For their hearts plot violence, and their
Rolling
lips
with the
talk
chrono
about
convoy.
making trouble.
funds. There are oil fields to
Saying
will help
21.
us increase our cash reserves.
By wisdom
Deutschland's
a house is built, and
You
through
call that
understanding
armor?
it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with
Deutschland's
rare
finest.
and beautiful
In the
treasures.
field.
Piece by piece.
Saying
Moving
22.
forward.
The wise prevail through great power,
Building.
and those who have knowledge master their
Hello, sir.
strength. Surely you need guidance to wage war, and victory is won through many advisors.
Good day, Commander.
Saying
there it
23.
is.
Insufficient funds.
Wisdom is too high for fools. In the assembly of the gate they must not open their
Moving
mouth.
forward. Air transport ready.
Saying 24. Whoever plots evil will be known as a schemer. The schemes of folly are sin, and people detest a mocker. Saying 25. If you falter in a time of trouble, how small is your strength? Rescue those being led away to death. Hold back those staggering towards slaughter. If you say, but we knew nothing about this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who guards your life know it?
Now you see me.
Will he not
Soon
repay
you won't.
everyone according to what they have done?
me first.
Saying 26.
24/7.
Eat honey, my son, for it is good. Honey from the comb is sweet to your taste. Know also that wisdom is like honey for you. If you find it, there is a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Saying 27. Do not lurk like a thief near the house of the righteous. Do not plunder their dwelling place. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise
Ready
again.
as ever.
But the
You'll get
wicked
the cash in a
stumble
flash.
when calamity strikes. Saying
Mean, green,
28.
and unseen.
Do not gloat when your enemy falls. When they stumble, do not let your heart rejoice. Or the Lord will see and disapprove and turn his wrath away from them. Saying 29.
Ready as ever.
Do not fret because of evildoers, or
Of
be
course.
envious of the wicked. For the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out. Saying 30. Fear the Lord and the King, my son, and do not join with rebellious officials. For those two will send sudden destruction on them, and who knows what calamities they can bring. These also are sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessing will come on them. An honest answer is like a kiss on the lips.
In the field.
Put your outdoor work in order and get your fields ready. After that, build your house. Do not testify against your neighbor without cause. Would you use your lips to mislead? Do not say, I'll do to them as they have done to me. I'll pay them back for what they did. I went past the field of a sluggard, past the vineyard of someone who has no sense. Thorns had come up everywhere. The ground was covered with weeds, and the stone wall was in ruins. I applied my heart to what I observed, and learned a lesson from what I saw. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. Proverbs chapter 25.
Unable to comply.
These are more proverbs of Solomon, compiled by the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah.
Building.
It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. To search out a matter is the glory of kings.
Building.
As the heavens are high and the earth is deep, so the hearts of kings are unsearchable. Remove the dross from the silver, and the silversmith can produce a vessel. Remove wicked officials from the king's presence, and his throne will be established through righteousness. Do not exalt yourself in the king's presence, and do not claim a place among his great men. It is better for him to say to you, come up here, than for him to humiliate you before his nobles. What you have seen with your eyes, do not bring hastily to court. For what will you do in the end if your neighbor puts you to shame? If you take your neighbor to court, do not betray another's confidence, or the one who hears it may shame you, and the charge against you will stand. Like apples of gold in settings of silver is a ruling rightly given. Like an earring of gold or an ornament of fine gold is the rebuke of a wise judge to a listening ear. Like a snow-cooled drink at harvest time is a trustworthy messenger to the one who sends him. He refreshes the spirit of his master. like clouds and wind without rain, is one who boasts of gifts never given. Through patience, a ruler can be persuaded, and a gentle tongue can break a bone.
Yuris.
If you find honey, eat just enough. Too much of it and you will vomit. Seldom set foot in your neighbor's house. Too much of you, and they will hate you. Like a club or a sword or a sharp arrow is one who gives false testimony against a neighbor.
There are oil fields to the east.
Like a broken tooth or a lame foot is reliance on the unfaithful
Natural
in a
sanctuary.
time of trouble. Like one who takes away a garment on a cold day, or like vinegar poured on a wound, is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink.
Building.
In doing this, you will heap burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. Like a north wind that brings unexpected rain is a sly tongue, which provokes a horrified look. Better to live on a corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. Like cold water to a weary soul is good news from a distant land. Like a muddied spring or a polluted well are the righteous who give way to the wicked.
Construction complete.
It is not good to eat too much honey, nor is it honorable to search out matters that are too deep. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control.
Not a tank I can't break.
Proverbs chapter 26.
Not a tank I can't break.
Like snow in summer or rain in harvest, honor is not fitting for a fool. Like a fluttering sparrow or a darting swallow, an undeserved curse does not come to rest.
Not a tank I can't
A
break.
whip for the horse, a bridle for the donkey, and a rod for the backs of
They got to get
fools.
through me first. In the field.
Do not answer a fool
Taking
according to
position.
his folly, or you yourself will be just like him. Answer a fool according to his folly, or he will be wise in his own eyes. Sending a message by the hands of a fool
24/7.
is like cutting off
there
one's
it
feet
is.
or drinking poison.
Lend
Like the
should
useless
be more
legs of one who is lame is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Like tying a stone in a sling is the giving of honor to a fool. Like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand
Lend
is a
shifters
proverb in the
working
mouth
condition.
of a
Readjusting
fool.
stabilizers.
Like an archer who wounds at random is one who hires a fool or any passerby.
Deutschland's finest.
As a dog returns to its vomit, so fools repeat their folly. Do you see a person wise in their own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for them. A sluggard says, "There's a
Ready as
lion
ever.
in the road, a fierce lion roaming the
hello, sir.
streets." As a door turns on its hinges, so a sluggard turns on his bed. A sluggard buries his hand in the dish. He is too lazy to bring it back to his mouth. A sluggard is wiser in his own eyes than 7 people who answer discreetly. Like one who grabs a stray dog by the ears is someone who rushes into a quarrel
Lend
not their
shifters in
own.
working condition.
Like a maniac shooting flaming arrows of death is one who deceives their neighbor and says,
Sensors
"I was
safe for
only
terrain
joking."
flux.
Without wood,
Position
a
of data
fire
received.
goes out. Without gossip, a quarrel dies
What's your
down.
request? Fire
As
on
charcoal
sight.
to embers, and as wood to fire, so is a
You're
quarrelsome
underway.
person for
Panels
kindling
charged.
strife.
Positional data received.
The words of a gossip are like choice morsels. They go down to the inmost parts. Like a coating of silver dross on earthenware are fervent lips with an evil heart.
Prism sensors.
Enemies
processed.
disguise themselves with their lips, but in their hearts they harbor deceit.
Sensors stable. Readjusting
Though their speech is
stabilizers.
charming, do not believe them, for 7
shifters
abominations
intensify
fill their
lane
hearts.
trajectory.
Their malice may be concealed by deception, but their wickedness will be exposed in the assembly.
Not a tank
Whoever
I
digs a
can't
pit
break.
will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back on them.
Prism tank readjusting.
A lying
stabilizers.
tongue hates those it hurts, and a flattering mouth
Panels
works
charged.
ruin.
Compensating for terrain flux.
Proverbs chapter
charged.
27.
Readjusting stabilizers.
Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may
Prism
bring.
sensors stable.
Let someone else praise you,
Compensating
and
for
not your
terrain
own
flux.
mouth. an outsider and not your own lips. Stone is heavy and sand a burden, but a fool's provocation is heavier than both. Anger is cruel and fury overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? Better is open rebuke than hidden love. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses.
Prism tank in order.
One who is full loathes honey from the comb, but to the hungry, even what is bitter tastes sweet.
Focusing light energy.
Like a bird that flees its nest is anyone who flees from home.
Positional data received.
Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt
Positional data
advice.
received.
Do not forsake your friend or a friend of your family, and do not go to your relative's house when disaster strikes you. Better a neighbor nearby than a relative far away. Be wise, my son, and bring joy to my heart. Then I can answer anyone who treats me with contempt. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. Hold it in pledge if it is done for an outsider. If anyone loudly blesses their neighbor early in the morning, it will be taken as a curse.
Maneuvers in
A
progress.
quarrelsome wife is like the dripping of a
Visibility
leaky
clear.
roof in a rainstorm. Restraining her is like restraining the wind or grasping oil with the hand. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. The one who guards a fig tree will eat its fruit, and whoever protects their master will be honored. As water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart.
Prism sensor stable. Diagnostic
Death
storage
and
error.
destruction are
Readjusting
never
stabilizers.
satisfied, and neither are human eyes. The crucible for silver and the furnace for gold, but people are tested by their praise.
Dioptic manifolds clear.
Though you grind a
Readjusting
fool
stabilizers.
in a mortar, grinding them like grain with a pestle, you will not remove their folly from them. Be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Give careful attention to your herds. For riches do not endure forever, and a crown is not secure for all generations. When the hay is removed and new growth appears, and the grass from the hills is gathered
Distortion
in,
error.
the lambs will
Engineering.
provide you with
Got the
clothing,
plans right
and the
here.
goats with the
I
price
have
of
the
a
tools.
field.
Got the plans right here.
You will have plenty of goat's milk to feed your family, and to nourish your female servants. Proverbs chapter 28. The wicked flee, though no one
Pick 'em up,
pursues,
set 'em down.
but the righteous are as bold as a lion.
Prism tank in order.
When a country is rebellious, it has many rulers, but a ruler with discernment and knowledge maintains order. A ruler who oppresses the poor is like driving rain that leaves no crops. Those who forsake instruction praise the wicked, but those who heed it resist them. Evildoers do not understand what is right, but those who seek the Lord understand it fully. Better the poor, whose way of life is blameless, than the rich, whose ways are perverse.
Readjusting stabilizers.
A discerning son heeds instruction, but a companion of gluttons disgraces his father. Whoever increases wealth by taking interest or profit from the poor amasses it for another,
Lens shifters
who will be
in
kind
working
to the
condition.
poor.
Distortion error. Dioptic manifold.
If anyone
clear.
turns a deaf
Positional
ear to
data
my
received.
instruction, even their prayers are detestable. Whoever leads the upright along an evil path will fall into their own trap, but the blameless
Sensor
will
stable.
receive a good
Positional data
inheritance.
received.
The rich are wise in their own eyes. One who is poor and discerning sees how deluded they are.
Positional data
When the
received.
righteous triumph,
Magnified
there is
action.
great elation. But when the wicked rise to power, people go into hiding. Whoever conceals their sins does not prosper,
Clear.
but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Blessed is the one who always trembles before God, but whoever hardens their heart falls into trouble. Like a roaring lion or a charging bear is a wicked ruler over a helpless people. A tyrannical ruler practices extortion, but one who hates ill-gotten gain will enjoy it. Anyone tormented by the guilt of murder will seek refuge in the grave. Let no one hold them back.
New coordinates processed.
The one whose way of life is blameless is kept safe, but the one whose ways are perverse will fall into the pit.
Unit promoted.
Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty. A faithful person will be richly blessed, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished. To show partiality is not good, yet a person will do wrong for a piece of bread. The stingy are eager to get rich and are unaware that poverty awaits them.
Base is under attack.
Whoever rebukes a person will in the end gain favor, rather than one who has a flattering tongue. Whoever robs their father or mother and says, "It's not wrong," is partner to one who destroys. The greedy stir up conflict, but those who trust in the Lord will prosper. Those who trust in themselves are fools, but those who walk in wisdom are kept safe. Those who give to the poor will lack nothing, but those who close their eyes to them receive many curses. When the wicked rise to power, people go into hiding, but when the wicked perish, the righteous thrive.
Repairing. Unit promoted. Unit ready.
Lens shifters in working
Proverbs chapter 29. Whoever remains stiff-necked after many rebukes will suddenly be destroyed without remedy. When the righteous thrive, the people rejoice. When the wicked rule, the people groan. A man who loves wisdom brings joy to his father, but a companion of prostitutes squanders his wealth.
Prism tank in
By
order.
justice, a king gives a country stability,
Positional data received.
but those who are greedy for bribes tear
New
it down.
coordinates processed.
Those who flatter their neighbors are spreading nets for their feet. Evildoers are snared by their own sins, but the righteous shout for joy and be glad. The righteous care about justice for the poor, but the wicked have no such concern. Mockers stir up a city, but the wise turn away anger. If a wise person goes to court with a fool,
Calculating
the fool
reflection arc.
rages and scoffs, and there is no peace.
Amplifiers active.
The bloodthirsty hate a person of integrity and seek to kill the upright. Fools give full vent to their rage, but the wise bring calm in the end.
Pick 'em up,
If
set
a
'em
ruler
down.
listens to lies, all his officials become wicked.
Focusing
The
light
poor
energy.
and the oppressor have this in common. The Lord gives sight to the eyes of both.
They become mindless
Tour
slaves.
underway.
If a king judges the poor with fairness, his throne will be established
Sensors
forever.
intensifying light trajectory.
A rod
Readjusting
and a
stabilizers.
reprimand impart wisdom,
Calculating reflection arcs.
but a child left undisciplined disgraces its mother.
Intensifying light trajectory.
When the wicked thrive,
Compensating for
so
terrain
does sin,
flux.
but the righteous will see their downfall. Discipline your children, and they will give you peace. They will bring you the delights you desire.
Focusing light energy.
Where there is no revelation, people cast off restraint, but blessed is the one who heeds wisdom's instruction. Servants cannot be corrected by mere words. Though they understand, they will not respond.
Focusing light energy.
Do you see someone who speaks in haste? There is more hope for a fool than for them. A servant pampered from youth will turn out to be insolent. An angry person stirs up conflict, and a hot-tempered person commits many sins. Pride brings a person low, but the lowly in spirit gain honor. The accomplices of thieves are their own enemies. They are put under oath and dare not testify. Fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. Many
Yuris
seek an
cloning
audience with a
facility is
ruler,
located in
but it is
Sydney,
from the
Australia.
Lord that one gets justice. The righteous detest the dishonest. The wicked detest the upright.
Intel also reports that he has a submarine fleet.
Proverbs
somewhere in the
chapter
region.
30.
Yuri's boomer submarines
The
have
sayings of
ballistic missiles
Agur,
that can be
son of
fired from
Jacob,
short distance.
an inspired
Send
utterance.
dolphins and destroyers out as
This
soon
man's
as you
utterance to Ithiel. I am weary, God, but I can prevail. Surely I am only a brute, not a man. I do not have human understanding.
battle control.
I have
Captain
not
on the
learned
bridge.
wisdom,
Rudder set for new heading.
nor have I attained to the knowledge of the Holy One.
Sir, I'm getting chaotic.
Who has gone up to heaven and come down? Whose hands have gathered up the wind?
Let's show 'em what
Who
we
has
got.
wrapped up the waters in a cloak? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is the name of his son? Surely you know.
Unit ready.
Every word of God is flawless. He is a
We're
shield to
uncrushable.
those who take
Let's
refuge in
move
him.
out. Sir, yes, sir.
Do not
We're
add to his
uncrushable.
words, or he will rebuke you and prove you wrong.
Let's show 'em what we got. Repositioning.
Two things I ask of you, Lord. Do not refuse me before I go. Keep falsehood and lies far from me.
Building.
Give me neither poverty nor riches,
Building.
but give me only my daily bread.
Move it out.
Otherwise I may have too much and disown you and say, Who is the Lord? Or I may become poor and steal and so dishonor the name of my God.
Building.
Do not slander a servant to their master, or they will curse you, and you will pay for it. There are those who curse their fathers and do not bless their mothers. Those who are pure in their own eyes and yet are not cleansed of their filth. Those whose eyes are ever so haughty, whose glances are so disdainful. Those whose teeth are swords
Picking up a
and
fleet
whose
of enemy
jaws are
subs
set
moving
with
on your
knives
position,
to
Commander.
devour the poor
These
from
must
the
be
earth
Yuris boomers.
and the needy
We
from
think these
among the
deep-water
human race.
submarines are armed with torpedoes,
The
as well as
leech
heavy
has
missiles
2
capable of
daughters.
bombarding onshore
Give,
targets.
give, they cry. There are 3 things that are never satisfied,
Right away, sir.
4 that never say enough. The grave, the barren womb, land, which is never satisfied with water, and fire, which never
Unit
says
reporting.
enough.
High speed, low drag.
The eye that mocks a father, that scorns an aged mother, will be pecked out by the ravens of the valley, will be eaten by the vultures.
Captain on
There
the
are 3
bridge.
things that are
Steady
too
as she
amazing
goes.
for me,
Captain on the
4
bridge.
that I do not understand. The way of an eagle in the sky, the way of a snake on a rock, the way of a ship on the high seas,
Destination, Commander?
and the way of a man with a young woman. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong. Under
Ready
3
to roll.
things the earth trembles. Under 4
Navigation systems
it
ready.
cannot bear up.
Attacking.
A servant who becomes king, a godless
Standing
fool
by.
who gets plenty to
Captain
eat,
on the bridge.
a
Aye,
contemptible
Commander.
woman who gets married, and a servant who displaces her mistress. 4 things on earth are
Captain on the
small,
bridge.
yet they are extremely wise.
Navigation.
Ants are creatures of little strength, yet they store up their food in the summer. Hyraxes are creatures of little power, yet they make their home in the
Rolling with
crags.
a thermal convoy.
Locusts have no king, yet they advance together in ranks. A lizard can be caught with the hand,
We're uncrushable.
yet it is found in kings' palaces.
Affirmative, sir. Repositioning.
There are 3
Yes, sir.
things that
Securing
are stately
position.
in their
Ready to
stride,
go.
4 that move with stately bearing. A lion, mighty among beasts, who retreats before nothing. A strutting cock, a he-goat, and a king, secure against revolt.
Reporting for duty.
If you play the fool and exalt yourself, or if you plan evil, clap your hand over your mouth. For as churning cream produces butter, and as twisting the nose produces blood, so stirring up anger produces strife.
Our Korean allies are grateful to us for freeing the Pacific.
Proverbs chapter 31. The sayings of King Lemuel. An inspired utterance his mother taught him. Listen, my son. Listen, son of my womb. Listen, my son, the answer to my prayers.
Building in progress.
Do not spend your strength on women, your vigor on those who wound kings. It is not for kings, Lemuel,
Enemies
It is not
spotted.
for kings to drink wine, not for rulers to crave beer, lest they drink and forget what has been
Want some
decreed,
shade?
and deprive
Reaping
all the
ahead.
oppressed of their rights.
Replanting.
Ready.
Let beer be for those who are perishing, wine for those
Want
who
some
are in
shade?
anguish.
Laying low.
Commander.
Let them frankly forget their poverty and remember their misery in their land.
Reporting for duty.
Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves,
Ready to roll.
for the rights of all
Securing position.
who are destitute.
24/7.
Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy. A wife of noble character, who can find?
One more. Ready as ever.
She is worth
It's in the
far
bag.
more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value.
Good day, Commander.
She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life.
Mean, green, and unseen.
She selects wool
On the
and
prowl.
flax and works with eager hands. She is like the merchant ships bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it is still night. She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She
Standing
considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard.
Main engines engaged.
She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her tasks. She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night.
Unit ready.
Surprise.
In her
Natural
hand,
sanctuary.
she holds the distaff and grasps the spindle with her fingers. She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet.
Unit
She makes
ready.
coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine
Standing
linen
by.
and purple.
Captain on the bridge.
Her husband is respected
Standing
at
by.
the city
Aye,
gate,
Commander.
where he takes his seat among the elders of the
Want some
land.
shade?
She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies the merchants with sashes.
Going mobile.
She is clothed with
Natural
strength
sanctuary.
and dignity.
Replanting.
She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household, and does not eat the
Navigation
bread of
systems ready.
idleness.
Rudder set for
Her
new
children
heading.
arise and
Battle
call her
station.
blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her.
Main
Many
engines
women do
engaged.
noble things, but you
Nobody here but
surpass
us on
them
the
all.
prowl.
Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done,
Navigation systems
and let
ready.
her works
Aye,
bring her
Commander.
praise at the city gate.
Natural sanctuary. 24/7.
The book of
There
Ecclesiastes.
it is.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 1.
Standing by. Steady
The words
as she
of the
goes.
teacher, son of
Enemy
David,
spotted.
king of Jerusalem.
Unit ready.
Meaningless,
Natural
meaningless,
sanctuary. Now
says
you
the
see me.
teacher.
Soon you won't.
Utterly meaningless.
Allied ship
Everything is
reporting.
meaningless.
Navigation systems ready.
What do people gain from all their labors, in
Rudder
which they
set for
toil
new
under
heading.
the sun?
Enemy spotted.
Generations come and generations go,
Unit ready.
but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun
Lens shifters
sets,
in working condition.
and hurries back to
Positional
where
data
it
received.
rises. The wind blows to
Engineering.
the south
I won't be
and
late.
turns to the north.
Allied ship
Round and
reporting.
round it goes,
Speed to
ever
full.
returning on its course. All streams flow into the sea, yet the sea is never full. To the place the streams come from, there they return again. All things are wearisome, more than one can
reflection
say.
arcs.
The eye never has enough of seeing, nor the ear its fill of hearing. What has been will be again.
Unit ready.
What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under
I've got
the
the
sun.
knowledge. Moving. Charged.
Is there anything of which one can say,
Focusing
look,
light
this
energy.
is something
Perfect
new?
hideout.
It
Going
was here
mobile.
already long ago. It was here before our time. No one remembers the former generations,
Unseen.
and even those yet to come will be remembered by those who follow.
Green,
I,
unseen.
the
Need a
teacher,
repair?
was king
blue
of
Standing by.
Israel in
Speed to
Jerusalem.
full.
I applied my mind to study and to explore,
Captain
by
on the
wisdom,
bridge. Standing
all
by.
that is done under
Battle
the heavens.
stations.
What a heavy burden God has laid on mankind. I have seen all the things that are done
Steady
under
as
the
she
sun.
goes.
All of them are meaningless, chasing after the wind.
Navigation systems ready.
What is crooked cannot be
Allied
straightened,
ship
what is
reporting.
lacking cannot be counted. I said to myself,
Dioptic
Look,
manifolds clear.
I have increased in wisdom more than anyone who has ruled over Jerusalem before me.
Readjusting stabilizers.
I have experienced much of wisdom and knowledge. Then I applied myself to the understanding of wisdom, and also of madness and folly. But I learned that this too is a chasing after the wind. For with much wisdom comes much sorrow. The more knowledge,
Standing by.
the more grief.
Captain on the bridge. Speed to full.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2. I said to myself, come,
Navigation systems
I will
ready.
test you with
Aye,
pleasure
Commander.
to find out what is good. But that also proved to be meaningless. Laughter is madness. And what does pleasure accomplish? I tried cheering myself with wine and embracing folly, my mind still guiding me with wisdom. I wanted to see what was good for people to do under the heavens during the few days of their lives. I undertook great projects. I built houses for myself and planted vineyards. I made gardens and parks and planted all kinds of fruit trees. I made reservoirs to water groves and flourishing trees. I bought male and female slaves and had other slaves who were born in my house. I also owned more herds and flocks than anyone in Jerusalem before me. I amassed silver and gold for myself and the treasure of kings and provinces. I acquired male and female singers and a harem as well, the delights of a man's heart. I became greater by far than anyone in Jerusalem before me. In all this, my wisdom stays with me. I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took
Ready as
delight in all my labor, and this was the reward for all my toil. Yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done, and what I had toiled to achieve,
Unit ready.
everything was meaningless. A chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. Then I turned my thoughts to consider wisdom, and also madness and joy. What more can the king's successor do than what has already been done? I saw that wisdom is better than knowledge, just as light is better than darkness. The wise have eyes in their heads,
Construction complete.
while the fool walks in the darkness.
Primary building.
But I came to realize that the same fate overtakes them both.
Positional
Then I
data.
said to myself, the fate of the fool will overtake me also.
For terrain flux.
What then do I gain by being wise? I said to myself, this too is meaningless. For the wise, like the fool, will not be
New
long.
coordinates processed.
The days have already come when both have been forgotten.
Perfect.
Like the fool, the wise too must die. So I hated life, because the work that is done under the sun is grievous to me. All of it is meaningless, a chasing after the wind. I hated all the things I had toiled under the sun, because I must leave them to the one who comes after me. And who knows whether that person will be wise or foolish?
For terrain flux.
Yet they will have control over all the fruit of my toil, into which I have poured my effort and skill under the sun. This too is
Primary
meaningless.
building selected.
Panels.
So my heart began to despair over all my toilsome labor under the sun. For a person may labor with wisdom, knowledge, and skill, and then they must leave all they own to another who has not toiled for it.
Green and unseen.
This too is meaningless and a great misfortune. What do people get for all the toil and anxious striving with which they labor under the sun? All their days, their work is grief and pain. Even at night, their minds do not
Going
rest.
mobile.
This too is meaningless.
Building.
A person can do nothing better than to eat and drink and find satisfaction in their own toil. This too I see is from the hand of God, for without him, who can eat or find enjoyment?
Intensifying
To the
light
person who pleases him, God gives wisdom, knowledge, and happiness. But to the sinner, he gives the task of gathering and storing up wealth to hand it over to the one who pleases God. This too is
Resolving target
meaningless,
coordinates.
the chasing after the wind.
Focusing light energy. Focusing light energy.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens.
Light energy.
A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plow and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. What do workers gain from their toil?
Resolving target coordinate.
I have seen the burden God has laid.
Resolving target coordinate.
He has made everything beautiful at this time.
Resolving
He has
target
also set
coordinate.
eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. I know that there is nothing better for people than to be happy and to do good while they live. That each of them may eat and drink and find satisfaction in all their toil. This is the gift of God. I know that everything God does will endure forever. Nothing can be added to it and nothing taken from it. God does it so that people will fear Him.
Natural sanctuary.
Whatever is has already been, and whatever will be has been before. And God will call the past to account. And I saw something else under the sun. In the place of judgment, wickedness was there. In the place of justice, wickedness was there. I said to myself, God will bring into judgment both the righteous and the wicked, for there will be a time for every activity, a time to judge every deed. I also said to myself, as for humans, God
Good news
tests
and bad
them
news.
so that they may see that they are like the animals. Surely the fate of human beings is like that of the animals. The same fate awaits them both. As one dies, so
This
dies
is a
the
very
other.
important meeting,
All have the
Commander.
same breath.
If this treaty is
Humans have no
ratified,
advantage
the Soviet
over
forces
animals.
will join us in the battle
Everything
against
is
Yuris.
meaningless. All go to the same place. All come from dust, and to dust all return. Who knows if the human spirit rises upward, and if the spirit of the animal goes down into the earth? So I saw that there is nothing better for a person than to enjoy their work, because that is their lot. For who can bring them to see what will happen after them? Ecclesiastes chapter 4. Again I looked and saw all the oppression that was taking place under the sun. I saw the tears of the oppressed, and they have no comforter. Power was on the side of their oppressors, and they have no comforter.
What's the word?
And I declared that the dead,
Let's
who had
move out.
already died,
Destination
are
Commander.
happy for the
Bound
living
forward.
who are still alive.
Need a repair?
But better than
Moving.
both
Vehicle ready.
is the one who has
Commander.
never been born, who has not seen the evil that is
On
done
the
under
mark,
the
sir.
sun.
Move.
And I saw that
Yes, sir.
all
Yes, sir.
toil and
Repositioning.
achievement spring from one person's envy of another.
Building.
This too is meaningless, a chasing after the wind.
Destination Commander. Sir.
Fools fold their hands and ruin themselves. Better one handful with tranquility than two handfuls
Bound
with
forward.
toil and chasing after the wind.
Vehicle ready. Forward.
Again I saw something meaningless under the sun.
Drag.
There was a man all alone.
Need a repair?
He had neither son nor
Analyzing
brother.
schematics. Need
There was
a
no
repair?
end to his
Analyzing
toil.
schematics.
Yet his eyes were not
Outstanding.
content with his wealth.
Construction complete.
I have the
For
tools.
whom am I toiling? he
Analyzing
asked.
schematics.
And why am I depriving
Need a repair?
myself of enjoyment?
Moving. Analyzing
This
schematics.
too is meaningless. A miserable business. Two are better than one,
Solid as a rock, sir.
because they have a good
Ready to
return
high
for their
speed, low
labor.
drag.
If either of them falls down, one can help the other
Construction
up.
complete.
But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up.
Building.
Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm
Tanks are
alone?
no match. Let's
Though
move
one
out.
may be overpowered, too
birds.
can
Move
defend
out.
themselves.
On
A
the
cord
mark,
of
sir.
3 strands
Repositioning.
is not quickly
Let's show 'em
broken.
what we got.
How about some action?
Better a poor but wise youth
Squared away,
than an
sir.
old but
Got it.
foolish
Unit
king
reporting.
who no longer knows how to heed a warning. The youth may have come from prison to the kingship,
Sir, yes, sir.
or he may have been born in poverty within his
Squared
kingdom.
away, sir. Moving
I
out,
saw that
sir.
all
Yes,
who
sir.
lived and walked under the sun
Unit
followed the
reporting.
youth, the king's successor. There was no end to all the people who were before him, but those who came later were not pleased with the successor.
Machine shop
This too
captured.
is meaningless,
All vehicles
a chasing after the wind.
Building. Construction complete. Oil refinery captured.
Ecclesiastes
Requiring
chapter
additional
5.
resources. Unit
Guard
ready.
your steps when you go to the
Structure
house of
building.
God.
Building.
Go near to
New
listen,
construction options.
rather than to offer the
Squared away,
sacrifice of
sir.
fools
Moving
who do
out.
not know that they do wrong.
I've got the
Construction
knowledge.
complete.
Do not be
Yes,
quick with your
sir.
mouth. Do not be hasty in your heart to utter anything before God. God is in heaven,
Building.
and you
Unit
are on
ready.
earth. So let your words be few.
On hold.
A dream comes when there are many cares, and many words mark the speech of a fool. When you make a vow to God, do not delay
On the
to
mark,
fulfill
sir.
it. He has no
Yes, sir.
pleasure in fools.
Construction complete.
Fulfill your vow.
Construction
It is better
complete.
not to make a vow than to make one and not fulfill it. Do not let your mouth lead you into sin,
Unit
and do
ready.
not protest to the temple messenger,
Construction
"My vow was a
complete.
mistake." Why should God be angry at what you say and destroy the work of your hands?
Unit ready.
Much dreaming and
Building.
many words are meaningless. Therefore, fear God. If you see the poor oppressed in a district,
Yes,
and
sir.
justice and rights denied, do not be
Sir,
surprised
yes, sir.
at such things.
On my way.
For one official is eyed by a higher one, and over them both are others higher still. The increase from the land is taken by all.
Orders.
The king
On my
himself
way.
profits from the fields.
Orders.
Whoever
Construction
loves
complete.
money never has
Can
enough.
do.
Construction
Whoever
complete.
loves wealth
Unit
is
ready.
never satisfied with their
New
income.
Construction options.
This too is
Building.
meaningless. As goods increase,
On hold.
so do those who consume
Cancel.
them. And what
Building.
benefit are they to the owners, except to feast their eyes on them? The
Training.
sleep of a laborer is sweet, whether they eat little or much. But as for the rich,
Building.
their abundance
Unit
permits
ready.
them no sleep.
Ready. Double
I have
time.
seen a grievous evil under the sun. Wealth
Construction
hoarded
complete.
to the harm of its owners, or wealth lost through some misfortune, so that when they have children there is nothing left for them to inherit.
Incoming transmission.
Everyone comes naked from their mother's womb,
cannot
and as
win,
everyone
Commander.
comes, so they
Soon
depart.
the fool
They take
Romanov will
nothing
be
from their
dead,
toil that they can
and
carry
the
in their
other
hands.
leaders will be under my control.
This too is
Soon
a grievous
you will
evil.
beg for my mercy
As
and
everyone
forgiveness.
comes, so they depart.
Perhaps
And what
you
do
will
they
live
gain, since they
as a
toil for the
mindless
wind?
slave.
All their
This
days
might
they
amuse
eat in
me.
darkness with great frustration,
Let's see
affliction,
some
and
action.
anger. This is what I have observed to be good, that it is appropriate for a person to eat, to drink, and to find satisfaction in their toilsome labor under the sun during the few days of life God has given them, for this is their lot.
Let's show 'em what we got.
Moreover,
Move.
when God gives someone wealth and possessions and the ability to enjoy them, to accept their lot and be happy in their toil, this is a
24/7.
gift of God. They
Let's
seldom
load up
reflect
the
on the
troops.
days of their life because God keeps them occupied with gladness of
24/7.
heart. Ecclesiastes chapter 6.
Good day, Commander.
I have seen another
Mining.
evil under the sun, and it weighs
24/7.
heavily on mankind.
Ready as ever. Mining.
God gives some people wealth, possessions, and honor,
Building.
so that they lack
Natural
nothing
sanctuary.
their heart's desire.
Going mobile.
But God
going
does
mobile.
not grant them the ability to enjoy
Creeping
them,
ahead.
and
Now you
strangers
see me,
enjoy them
soon
instead.
you won't.
This is meaningless, a grievous evil. A man may
Oh,
have
hello,
100
sir.
children
It's in
and
the
live
bank.
many years.
Natural sanctuary.
Yet no matter how long he lives,
some
if he
shade?
cannot enjoy his
Natural.
prosperity and does not receive proper
Unit
burial, I say that a stillborn child
Unable
is
to
better off than he.
Building in progress.
It comes without
Construction
meaning, it departs in darkness, and in darkness its name is shrouded.
Aren't the trees
Though it never
lovely?
saw the sun
Now
or
you
knew
see me,
anything, it has
soon
more
you
rest
won't.
than does that man, even if he lives
Oh, hello,
1,000
sir.
years twice over, but fails to enjoy his
24/7.
prosperity. Do not all
Natural
go to the
sanctuary.
same
Laying
place.
low.
Everyone's toil is for their mouth,
I hope you're ready,
and yet their
Commander.
appetite is never
British
satisfied.
forces are inbound. Some of
What
them
advantage have the wise over
so
fools?
watch out.
What do the poor gain by knowing how to conduct themselves before others? Better what the eye sees than the roving of the appetite.
Construction complete.
This too is meaningless, the chasing after wind. Whatever exists has already been named, and what humanity is has been known. No one can contend with someone who is stronger. The more the words, the less the meaning. And how does that profit anyone? For who knows what is good for a person in life during the few and meaningless days they pass through like a shadow? Who can tell them what will happen under the sun after they're gone?
Mobilizing!
Our base is under attack.
Ecclesiastes chapter
Aren't the
7.
trees lovely? Natural
A
sanctuary.
good name
Natural sanctuary.
is better than fine
Now you see me,
perfume,
soon you won't.
and the day of
Mean,
death
green, and
better than
unseen.
the day of birth.
Look natural.
It is better to go to a house of mourning
Nothing
than to
can
go to a
stop
house
us!
of feasting, for death is the destiny of everyone. The living should take this to heart.
Cancel.
Frustration is better than laughter, because a sad face is good for the heart. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of pleasure. It is better to heed the rebuke of a wise person
Our base
than
is
to
under
listen to
attack.
the song of fools.
Cancelled.
Like the crackling of thorns under the pot, so is the laughter of fools. This too is meaningless. Extortion turns a wise person into a fool, and a bribe corrupts the heart. The end of a matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride. Do not be quickly provoked in your spirit, for anger resides in the lap of fools.
Natural sanctuary. Going mobile.
Do not say, why were the old days better than these?
Laying low.
For it's not wise to ask such questions. Wisdom, like an inheritance, is a good thing and benefits those who see the sun. Wisdom is a shelter, as money is a shelter. But the advantage of knowledge
Ready
is
as ever.
this. Wisdom preserves
Mining.
those who have it.
Unit ready.
Consider what God has done.
Vehicle
High
ready.
speed,
Who
low
can
drag.
straighten what he has made
Bound
crooked?
forward.
Mean, green,
When times are
unseen.
good, be happy.
Now you see me.
But when
soon
times are
you won't.
bad, consider this.
Going
God
mobile.
has made the one as well as the other.
Perfect hideout.
Therefore, no one can discover anything about their future. In this meaningless life of mine, I have seen both of these. The righteous perishing in their righteousness, and the wicked living long in their wickedness. Do not be over-righteous, neither be over-wise. Why destroy yourself? Do not be over-wicked, and do not be a fool.
Nobody here
Why
but us.
die before you die?
Laying low.
It is good to
Look natural.
grasp the one and
Aren't
not
the
let
trees
go of
lovely?
the other.
Now you see me.
Whoever
soon
fears
you
God
won't.
will avoid all extremes. Wisdom makes one wise person more powerful than 10 rulers in a city. Indeed, there is no one on earth who is righteous, no one who does what is right and never sins. Do not pay attention to every
Pages
word
reporting.
people say,
Plotting
or you
course.
may hear your
All
servant
hands
cursing
on deck.
you. For you know in your heart that many times you yourself have against others. All this I tested by wisdom, and I said, I am determined to be wise. But this was beyond me. Whatever exists is far off and most profound.
Vehicle
Who can
ready. Perfect
discover it?
hideout. Laying low.
So I turned my mind to understand, to investigate, and to search out wisdom of the scheme of things, and to understand the stupidity of wickedness and the madness of folly. I find more bitter than death the woman who is a snare, whose heart is a trap, whose hands chains. The man who pleases God will escape her, but the sinner she will ensnare. Look, says the teacher, this is what I have discovered. Adding one thing to another to discover the scheme of things, while I was still searching but not finding, I found one upright man among 1,000, but not one upright woman among them all. This only have I found. God created mankind upright, but they have gone in search of many schemes. Ecclesiastes chapter 8. Who is like the wise?
Me?
Who knows the explanation of things? A person's wisdom brightens their face and changes its heart.
One more for the landfill. Creeping
Obey
ahead.
the king's command, I say, because you took an oath before God.
Unit ready.
Do not be in a hurry to leave the king's presence. Do not stand up for a bad cause, for he will do whatever he pleases. Since a king's word is supreme, who can say to him, "What are you doing?"
Cancel.
Whoever obeys his command will come to no harm,
Incoming.
and the wise heart will know the proper time and procedure.
That was some fine
For there
work,
is a proper
Commander.
time and procedure for
The
every
treaty's
matter,
been signed.
though a person may be weighed down by misery.
London base. Soviet
Since no
forces
one
will
knows
be
the future,
joining us
who can tell
anytime
someone
now.
else what is to come?
Use 'em.
As no
Burn
one
that
has
base
power
to the
over the
ground
wind
and
to contain
scatter
it,
the ashes.
so no one has power over the
Reinforcements
time of their
arrived.
death. As no one is discharged in time of war, so wickedness will not release those who practice it. All this I saw as I applied my mind to everything done under the sun.
Good fishing here.
There is a time when a man
Excursion.
lords it over
Let's
others
keep
to
it
his
safe.
own hurt.
Torpedoes are good under pressure.
Then, too, I saw the wicked buried, those who used to come and go from the holy place
I have
and
the
receive
tools.
praise in
Moving.
the city where
Studying
they did this.
blueprints.
This too is meaningless. When the sentence for a crime is not quickly carried out, people's hearts are filled with schemes to do wrong.
Don't get too close to
Although
combat.
a wicked person who commits 100 crimes may live a long time, I know that it will go better with those who fear God, who are reverent before Him.
Typhoon attack zone.
Yet because the wicked do not fear God, it will not go well with them, and their days will not lengthen like a shadow.
What are
There is something else
Use
meaningless that occurs on earth.
Commander.
Captain
The righteous who get what the wicked deserve, and the wicked who get what the righteous deserve. This too, I say, is
Target
meaningless.
verified.
So I commend the enjoyment of life, because there's nothing better for a person under the sun but to eat and drink and be glad. Then joy will accompany them in their toil all the days of the life God has given them under the sun.
Mobilizing!
When I
Torpedoes
applied my
armed.
mind to know wisdom, and to
Typhoon
observe
attack
the
zone.
labor that is done on
Checking
earth,
periscope.
people getting no sleep day or night, then I saw all that God has done. No one can comprehend what goes on under the sun. Despite all their efforts in searching it out, no one can discover its meaning. Even if the
ready for
wise claim
passengers.
they know, they cannot really comprehend it.
Planning course. Planning course.
Waiting orders.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9. So I reflected on all this, and concluded that the righteous and the wise, and what they do, are in God's hands. But no one knows what love or hate awaits them. All share a common destiny, the righteous and the wicked, the good and the bad, the clean and the unclean, those who offer sacrifices and those who do not.
Checking periscope.
As it is with the good, so with the sinful. As it is with those who take oaths, so with those who are afraid to take them. This is the evil in everything that happens
New
under the
coordinates
sun.
process.
The same destiny overtakes
New
all.
coordinates process.
The hearts of people, moreover, are full of evil, and there is madness in their hearts while they live, and afterwards they join the dead. Anyone who is among the living has hope. Even a live dog is better off than a dead lion. For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten. Their love, their hate, and their jealousy have long since vanished. Never again will they have a part in anything that happens under the sun. Go, eat your food with gladness, and drink your wine with a joyful heart, for God has already approved what you do. Always be clothed in white, and always anoint your head with oil. Enjoy life with your wife whom you love, all the days of this meaningless life that God has given you under the sun, all your meaningless days. For this is your lot in life, and in your toilsome labor under the sun.
Clear. New
Whatever your
coordinates
hand
process.
finds to do it with all your might. For in the realm of the dead where you're going, there is neither working, nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom.
Ready.
I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift, or the battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favour to the learned, but time and chance happen to them all. Moreover, no one knows when their hour
Ship
will come.
reporting.
As fish are caught in a cruel net, or birds are taken in a snare, so people are trapped by evil tongues that fall unexpectedly upon them. I also saw under the sun this example of wisdom that greatly impressed me. There was once a small city with only a few people in it, and a powerful king came against it, surrounded it, and built huge siege works against it. Now there lived in that city a man poor but wise, and he saved the city
Yes,
by his
Commander.
wisdom.
Close and fire.
But nobody remembered that poor man. So I said that wisdom is better than strength. But the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are no longer heeded. The quiet words of the wise are more to be heeded than the shouts of a ruler of fools. Wisdom is
Vessel
better
ready.
than weapons of
Target
war,
sighted.
but one sinner
We will
destroys
trample
many.
our enemies. Mobilizing.
Prism center stable.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10. As dead flies give perfume a bad smell, so a little folly outweighs wisdom and honor. The heart of the wise inclines to the right, but the heart of the fool to the
Fire
left.
at will.
Even as fools walk along the road, they lack sense and show everyone how stupid they are. If a ruler's anger rises against you, do not leave
Yes,
your
Commander.
post.
Fire at will.
Calmness can lay great
We will
offences to
trample
rest.
our enemies.
Dioptic manner.
Let's
There is an
see
evil
some
I have seen
action.
under the sun,
Coordinates processed.
the sort of error that arises from a ruler. Fools are put in many high positions, while the
Vessel
rich
ready.
occupy the low
Target
ones.
sighted. Yes, Commander.
I have seen slaves on horseback, while princes go on foot
Ship
like
reporting.
slaves.
Target sighted.
Whoever digs a pit may fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. Whoever quarries stones may be injured by them. Whoever splits logs may be endangered by them. If the axe is dull and its edge unsharpened, more strength is needed, but skill will bring success. If a snake bites before it is charmed, the charmer receives no fee. Words from the mouth of the wise are gracious, but fools are consumed by their own lips. At the beginning their words are folly, at the end they are wicked madness, and fools multiply words.
Positional data received.
No one knows what is coming. Who can tell someone else what will happen? The toil of fools wearies them. They do not know the way to town. Woe to the land whose king is a servant and whose princes feast in the morning.
Focusing.
Blessed is the land whose king is of noble birth, and whose princes eat at a proper time, for strength and not for drunkenness. Through laziness the raft is sad, because of idle hands the house leaks. A feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. Do not revile the king even in your thought, or curse the rich in your bedroom, because a bird in the sky may carry your words, and a bird on the wing may report what you say.
Command.
Ecclesiastes chapter 11. Ship your grain across the sea.
Our
After
forces
many
will
days,
deploy
you
at
may
Tierra
receive
del
a
Fuego
return.
at the southernmost tip of South
Invest in
America.
7 ventures. Yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land.
Surrounding the Antarctic shoreline.
If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the earth. Whether a tree falls to the south or to the north, in the place where it falls, there it will lie. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds
Engineering.
will
Need a
not
repair?
reap.
Analyzing schematics.
As you do not know the path of the wind or how the body is
Need a
formed in
repair?
the mother's womb,
Yes, sir.
so you
I've got the
cannot
knowledge.
understand the work
I
of
won't be
God,
late.
the maker
Engineering.
of all things.
Got the plans right here.
Sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let your hands not be idle. For you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that. or whether both will do equally
I
well.
have the tools. I won't be late.
Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. However many years anyone may live,
Comrade, order
let them
received.
enjoy them all.
Engineering.
But let them remember the
Got the
days
plans
of
right here. I have the
darkness,
tools.
for there will be
Moving.
many.
Waiting orders.
Everything to
Moving out.
come is meaningless.
Comrade?
You,
Attacking.
who are young,
Structure
be
built.
happy while you are young. And let your heart give you joy in the days of your
For
youth.
the Union.
Follow
Comrade?
the ways of your
Conscript
heart,
reporting.
and whatever your
Moving out.
eyes see.
Building.
But know that for all these things God will bring you into judgment.
Options.
So then, banish anxiety from your heart,
Comrade?
and cast off the troubles of your body, for youth and vigor
Training.
are meaningless.
Unit ready.
Comrade? For the
lost.
Union.
Ecclesiastes
Need a
chapter
repair?
12. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth,
Unit ready.
before the days of trouble
Machine
come,
shop captured.
and the years approach when you will say,
Conscript
I
reporting.
find no pleasure in them.
Comrade?
Before the sun and the light and the moon and stars grow dark, and the clouds return after the rain, when the keepers of the house tremble and the strong men
Waiting
stoop,
orders.
when the grinders
Order
cease
received.
because they are
Unit ready.
few, and
I've
those
got the
looking through the
knowledge.
windows
Got
grow
the plans
dim,
right here.
when the doors to the street are closed and the sound of grinding fades,
Options.
when people rise up at the sound of birds but all their songs grow faint, when people are afraid of heights and of dangers in the streets, when the almond tree blossoms and the grasshopper drags itself along and desire no longer is stirred. Then people go to their eternal home, and mourners go about the streets. Remember him before the silver cord is severed and the golden bowl is broken, before the pitcher is shattered at the spring and the wheel broken at the well, and the dust returns to the ground it came from,
Unit ready.
and the spirit returns to God who gave it. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher.
Construction complete.
Everything is meaningless. Not only was the teacher wise, but also he imparted knowledge to the people. He pondered and searched out and set in order many proverbs. The teacher searched to find just the right words, and what he wrote was upright and true. The words of the wise are like girdles, their collected sayings like firmly embedded nails given by one shepherd.
Unit ready.
Be warned, my son, of anything in addition to
Good,
them.
under pressure.
Of making many books
Making
there is
Russia
no
strong.
end, and much study wearies the body.
Unit
Now
ready.
all has been heard.
Insufficient funds.
Here
Making
is the
Russia
conclusion
strong.
of the matter.
Da, we will need that. We are armed.
Fear God and keep his
Pride of the working
Unit
class.
commandments,
ready.
Da,
for
we
this
will
is
need
the
that.
duty of
Unit
all
Making Russia
mankind.
strong.
For God will bring
Let's
every
keep the
deed
war
into
moving.
What is the
judgment,
mission?
including
Getting
every
in
hidden
closer.
thing,
Unit ready.
whether it is good or evil.
Armored personnel carrier ready.
The book, Song of
Maneuvering.
Songs.
Getting in closer.
Song of Songs, Chapter
Getting
1.
in closer.
She.
Making tracks. Making tracks.
Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. For your
Unit
love
ready.
is more delightful than wine. Pleasing is the fragrance of your perfumes. Your name is like perfume poured out. No wonder the young women look to you. Take me away with you. Let us hurry. Let the king bring me into his chambers. Friends, we
Training.
rejoice and delight in you.
Building.
We will praise your love more than wine. She,
Repairing.
how right they are to adore you. Dark am I, yet lovely,
Repairing.
daughters of
Unit
Jerusalem,
ready.
dark like the tents of Kedar,
War
Unit
miner
like the
here.
tent curtains of Solomon.
Unit ready.
Do not stare at me because I am dark, because I am darkened by the sun. My mother's sons were angry
Unit
with me
ready.
and made me take care of the vineyards.
They
My
won't
own
detect
vineyard
our
I had to
approach.
neglect.
Torpedoes
Unit
Tell
armed.
me, you whom I love,
Torpedoes
where you
armed.
graze your flock
Checking
and where you
periscope.
rest your sheep at midday.
They may be near.
Why should I be like a veiled woman beside the flocks of your
Ready for
friends?
transport. I'll carry out the
Unit
operation.
Friends, If you do not know, most beautiful of women, follow the tracks of the sheep and graze your young goats by the tents of the
What are dice,
shepherds.
comrade?
Running
He.
silent.
I
I've got
liken
the
you, my
knowledge.
darling, to a mare
Building Soviet
among
economy.
Pharaoh's chariot horses. Your cheeks are beautiful with earrings, your neck with strings of jewels. We will make you earrings of gold studded with silver.
Do you have a plan?
She.
No living. I'll carry
While the
out
king
the
was at his
operation.
table, my perfume spread its fragrance. My beloved is to me a sachet of myrrh resting between my breasts. My beloved is to me a cluster
Making
of henna
Russia
blossoms
strong.
from the
Equal
vineyards
share
of
for
En-Gedi.
everyone. Making
He.
Russia strong. For
How
Soviet
beautiful
people.
you are, my
Equal share
darling.
for everyone.
Torpedoes armed.
Oh,
They won't
how
detect our
beautiful.
approach.
Making Russia strong.
Your eyes are
Da,
diamonds.
we will need that.
She. How handsome
ready.
you are,
Need
my
a ride,
beloved.
anybody? Don't get
Oh,
too
how
close to
charming.
combat.
And our bed is verdant. He. The
Typhoon
beams of our
attacks
house
up.
are cedars,
Dive!
our rafters are firs.
Fire torpedoes.
Song of Songs,
Typhoon attacks
Chapter
up.
2.
Running silent.
She.
Dive! Good.
I am a
pressure.
rose of Sharon,
Torpedoes armed.
a lily of the
Target
valley.
verified.
He. Like a lily among thorns is my darling among the young women.
Torpedoes away.
She. Like an apple tree among the trees of the forest is my beloved among the young men. I
Torpedoes
delight to
armed.
sit in his shade, and his
Pride of
fruit
the
is
working
sweet
class.
to my taste. Let him lead me to the banquet hall, and let his banner
Engineering.
over
Where
me
do you
be
need to go?
love.
Don't get too close to
Strengthen me with
combat.
What are
raisins,
dice, comrade?
refresh me with
Dive!
apples, for I am faint with love.
Making Russia strong.
His left arm is under
Equal
my
share
head,
for
and his
everyone.
right arm embraces me.
Typhoon attacks up.
Daughters of Jerusalem,
Checking
I charge
periscope.
you by the gazelles and by the does of the field. Do not arouse or awaken love
Running
until
silent.
it so desires.
Hush.
Listen,
They may be near. Running
my beloved.
silent.
Look, here he comes.
War miner here,
Leaping
pride of
across
the
the
working
mountains,
class.
bounding over
Serving
the
the
hills.
cause.
My
Making
beloved
Russia
is like a
strong.
gazelle or a
War
young
miner
stag.
for everyone.
Look, there he stands behind our wall, gazing through the windows, peering through the lattice.
I am not armed, you
My
know.
beloved
Don't
spoke
get
and
too
said to
close
me,
to
Typhoon
combat.
attacks up.
Arise, my
Checking
darling, my beautiful
periscope.
one, come with me.
Need a ride, anybody?
See, the winter
Don't
is
get too close
past,
to
the rains
combat.
are over and gone. Flowers appear on the
I
earth,
have the
the
tools.
season of
Analyze
Let's take an
singing has
excursion.
come.
Planning
The
course.
cooing of doves is
Building
heard in our
Soviet
land.
economy.
The fig tree forms its early fruit. The blossoming vines spread their fragrance. Arise,
Making
come,
Russia
my darling,
strong.
my beautiful
Looks like
one.
good place to
Come
mine.
with me. He,
Cannot
my dove in the clefts of the rock, in the hiding places on the
War
mountainside.
miner here.
Show
Looks
me
like
your
good
face.
place to mine.
Let me hear your voice.
Hush. They may be near.
For your
Use
voice is
stealth.
sweet and your face is
construction
lovely.
complete.
Catch for us the foxes, the little foxes that ruin the vineyards, our vineyards that are in
Torpedoes
bloom.
armed. Dive!
She,
Pride
my
of the
beloved
working
is
class.
mine, and I
Serving
am
the
his.
cause.
He
I
browses
am not
among the
armed,
Making
you know.
lilies
Russia
Complete.
strong.
I am
until
not
the
armed,
day
you know.
breaks
Let's
and the
keep it
shadows
What are
flee.
dice, comrade?
Turn, my beloved, and be like a gazelle or like a
Building
young
Soviet
stag
Need a
on
economy.
ride,
rugged
anybody?
Da,
hills.
Comrade General.
Let's keep it safe.
Song of Songs,
Building
Chapter
Soviet
3.
economy.
Good, under
All
pressure.
night long on
Typhoon
my
attacks
bed
up.
I looked for the
Running
Lord.
silent.
I looked for him but did not find
Need a
him.
ride, anybody?
I will
Planning
get up now
course.
and go about the city, through its streets and squares. I will search for the one my heart loves. So I looked for him, but did not find him. The watchmen found me, as they made their rounds in the city. Have you seen the one my heart loves? Scarcely had I passed them, when I found
We
the
are
one my
armed.
heart loves. I held him
Making
and
Russia
would not let
strong.
him go,
Construction complete.
Hush.
till I
They
had
may be
brought him to
near.
my mother's house, to the room of the one who conceived.
Building.
Daughters of Jerusalem,
What are
I
dice,
charge
comrade?
you, by the
Checking
gazelles and by the
periscope.
does of the
I am
field,
not armed, you know.
do not
Pride
arouse
of
or
the working
awaken love
class.
Shuttle ready for
until
Nah,
it
we
so
will need that.
desires.
Let's keep it safe.
Who is this coming up from the wilderness like a column of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and incense, made from all the spices of the
Typhoon
merchant?
attacks.
Look,
Running.
it is Solomon's carriage, escorted by 60 warriors, the noblest of Israel, all of them wearing the sword, all experienced in battle, each with his sword at his side, prepared
Let's keep
for
the
the
ore
terrors
moving.
of the night. King Solomon made for himself the carriage. He
Good,
made it
under
of
pressure.
wood from
Use
Lebanon.
stealth.
Its posts he made of silver, its base of gold. Its seat was upholstered with purple, its interior inlaid with
Typhoon
love.
attacks up. They won't
Daughters of
detect our
Jerusalem,
approach.
come out and look, you daughters of
They
Zion.
won't detect
Look on
our
King
approach.
Solomon, wearing a crown. The crown with which his mother crowned him on the day of his wedding,
Good,
the day
under
his
pressure.
father
Target
rejoiced.
verified. Torpedoes armed. Torpedoes armed.
Song of Songs, Chapter 4.
Is on our scope.
He.
What are dice, comrade? Checking
How
periscope.
beautiful you are, my darling. Oh, how beautiful. Your
Make it
eyes
near.
behind your veil are dark.
Torpedoes armed.
Your hair is like a flock of goats descending from the hills of Gilead.
Building.
Your teeth are like a flock of sheep just shorn, coming up from the washing. Each has its twin. Not one of them is alone. Your lips are like a scarlet ribbon. Your mouth is lovely. Your temples behind your veil are like the halves of a pomegranate. Your neck is like the tower of David built with courses of stone. On it hang 1,000 shields, all of them shields of warriors. Your breasts are like 2 fawns, like twin fawns of a gazelle that browse among the lilies.
Building.
Until the day breaks and the shadows flee, I will go to the mountain of myrrh and to the hill of
Make it near.
incense.
Checking
You are
periscope.
altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride. Come with me from Lebanon. Descend from the crest of Amana,
Typhoon
from the
attacks
top
up.
of Sinir,
What are
the
dice,
summit of
comrade?
Hermon, from the lions' dens and the mountain haunts of leopards. You have stolen my heart, my sister, my bride. You have stolen my heart with one glance of your eyes, with one jewel of your necklace. How delightful is your love, my sister, my bride. How much more pleasing is your love than wine, and the fragrance of your perfume more than any spice. Your lips drop sweetness as the honeycomb, my bride. Milk and honey are under your tongue. The fragrance of your garments is like the fragrance of Lebanon. You are a garden locked up, my sister, my bride. You are a spring enclosed, a sealed fountain. Your plants are an orchard of pomegranates with choice fruits, with henna and nard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with every kind of incense tree, with
Material
myrrh and
checked and
aloes
cleared.
and all the
Build
finest
your base in
spices.
Antarctica quickly before Yuri
You
can
are a
overrun
Natural
your
garden
sanctuary.
fountain,
Trees replanting.
a
Vehicle
well
ready.
of
Unit reporting.
flowing water
Securing
streaming
position.
down
Construction
from
complete.
Lebanon.
Cannot deploy.
Sheep,
Building.
awake,
New
north wind,
construction options.
and come,
Building.
south
Unit
wind.
securing position.
Blow
Yes,
on
securing
my
position.
garden, that its fragrance may
Mean,
spread
green,
everywhere.
unseen.
Let my beloved come
Replanting.
into his garden
Cannot deploy.
and
Securing
taste its
position.
choice
Unit
fruits.
lost.
Securing position.
Building.
Song of Songs, Chapter 5.
Yes, sir. On our way,
He.
sir. Ready to roll. Transformer panels in
I have
order.
come into
On
my
the go.
garden, my sister, my
Vehicle
bride.
forward.
I have gathered my myrrh with my spice. I have eaten my honeycomb and my honey. I have drunk my wine and my
You should be
milk.
able to come up with some interesting results.
Friends.
It could give you the edge you need.
Unit
Eat,
reporting.
friends, and
Ready
drink.
to go.
Drink your fill of love.
Construction
She.
complete.
I slept, but my heart was awake.
Building.
Listen,
New
my beloved is
construction
knocking.
options.
Open to me, my sister, my darling, my dove, my flawless one.
Unit
My
ready.
head
Destination,
is
Commander?
drenched with dew,
Unit
my
reporting.
hair with the
Vehicle ready.
dampness of the night.
Unit
I have taken
reporting.
off my
We are
robe.
armed.
Must I put it on again?
We will need that.
I have washed my feet. Must I soil them again? My beloved thrust his hand through the latch opening. My heart began to pound for him. I arose to open for my beloved, and my hands dripped with myrrh, my fingers with flowing myrrh on the handles of the bowl. I opened for my beloved, but my beloved had left. He was gone. My heart sank at his departure. I looked for him but did not find him. I called him but he did not
Unit securing
answer.
position.
The watchmen found me as they made their rounds in the city. They beat me. They bruised me. They took away my cloak, those watchmen of the walls. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you. If you find my beloved, what will you tell him? Tell him I am faint with love. Friends,
Replanting.
how is your beloved better than others,
We
most
are
beautiful of
fielding
women?
Soviet
How is your
economy.
beloved better than others that you so charge us?
Building.
She,
Cancelled. Unit
my
ready.
beloved, is radiant and ruddy, outstanding among 10,000. His head is
I
purest
love my
gold.
boat.
Ready.
His hair
I
is
love my
wavy
boat.
and black as a raven. His eyes are like doves by the water streams, washed in milk,
Yes,
mounted
Commander.
like
Ship
jewels.
reporting.
Iron curtain.
His
Captain
cheeks
confirming.
are like beds of spice yielding perfume. His lips are like lilies dripping with myrrh. His arms are rods of gold set with topaz. His body is like polished ivory,
Vessel
decorated
ready.
with lapis
Navigating.
lazuli.
Unit ready.
His legs are pillars of marble set on bases of pure gold. His appearance is
ready.
like Lebanon, choice
ready.
as its cedars. His mouth is sweetness itself.
Biplane ready.
He is altogether lovely.
Select target.
This is my beloved.
Unit ready.
This is
Vessel
my
ready.
friend,
Target
daughters
sighted.
of Jerusalem.
Unit lost.
Song of Songs, Chapter 6. Friends, where has your beloved gone, most beautiful of women? Which way did your beloved turn, that we may look for him with you? She, my beloved has gone down to his garden, to the beds of spices, to browse in the gardens and to gather lilies. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. He browses among the lilies.
Vessel ready. Target sighted.
He. You are as beautiful as
Ship
Tirza, my
reporting.
darling.
Navigating.
As lovely as Jerusalem, as majestic as troops with banners.
Ship reporting.
Turn your
Engines
eyes from me.
engaged. Nice day
They
for a
overwhelm
cruise.
me.
Water's warm, yes?
Your
The
hair
quicker the
is
better.
like a flock
quicker
of
the
goats
better.
descending from Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of sheep coming up from the
The
bushes.
water's warm, yes?
Each
Sounds
has its
good.
twin. Not one of them is missing.
Unit ready.
Your temples, behind your veil, are like the halves of a pomegranate. 60 queens there may be, and 80 concubines and virgins beyond number. But my
Yes,
dove,
Commander. Yes,
my
Commander.
perfect one, is unique. The only daughter of her
Unit
mother, the
promoted.
favorite of the one who bore her. The young women saw her and called her blessed. The
Repairing.
queens and concubines praised her.
Unit ready.
Friends, who is this that appears like the dawn, fair as the moon, bright as the sun, majestic as the stars in procession? He. I went down to the grove of nut trees to look at the new growth in the valley, to see if the vines had budded or the pomegranates were in bloom.
Yes, Commander.
Before I realized it, my desire set me among the royal chariots of my people. Friends, come back, O Shulamite, come back, that we may gaze on you. He,
Need a conversion?
why would you gaze on the Shulamite, as on the dance of Mahanaim?
Select target.
Song of Songs,
Chronosphere
Chapter 7.
ready. Chronosphere
Beautiful your sandaled feet, O prince's daughter.
Vessel
Your
ready.
graceful legs are like jewels, the work of an artist's hands. Your navel is a rounded goblet that never lacks blended wine. Your waist is a mound of wheat encircled by lilies. Your breasts are like two fawns, like twin fawns of a gazelle.
Ship reporting.
Your neck is like an ivory tower. Your eyes are the pools of Heshbon by the gate of Bath Rabbi. Your nose is like the tower of Lebanon looking towards Damascus. Your head crowns you like Mount Carmel. Your hair
Unit lost.
is like royal tapestry. The king's captive by its tresses. How beautiful you are, how pleasing, my love, with your delights. Your stature is like that of a palm, and your breasts like clusters of fruit. I said I will climb the palm tree. I will take hold of its fruit. May your breasts be like clusters of grapes on the vine, the fragrance of your breath like apples, and your mouth like the best wine.
Intensifying light trajectory.
She,
Unit ready.
may
Yes,
the wine
Commander.
go straight to Meganet, flowing gently over lips and teeth.
Course set.
I belong to my beloved, and his desire is for me. Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside. Let us spend our night in the villages. Let us go early to the vineyards to see if the vines are budded, if their blossoms have opened, and if the pomegranates are in bloom. There I will give you my love. The mandrakes send out their fragrance, and at our door is every delicacy, both new and old, I have stored up for you,
Lens shifters,
my
sensors
beloved.
stable. Readjusting stabilizers. Positional data received.
Song of Songs, Chapter 8. If only you were to me like a brother who was nursed at my mother's breasts. Then, if I found you outside, I would kiss you and no one would despise me. I would lead you and bring you to my mother's house, she who has taught me. I would give you spiced wine to drink, the nectar of my pomegranates.
Unit ready.
His left arm is under my head, and his right arm embraces me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you,
Our base is
do not arouse or awaken until my soul desires. Friends, who is this coming up from the wilderness, leaning on her beloved? She.
Yes, Commander.
Under the apple tree I roused you. There your mother conceived you. There she who was in labor gave you birth.
Little speed?
Place me like a seal over your heart, like a seal on
reporting.
your arm.
Starting excited.
For love is as strong as death, its jealousy unyielding as the grave. It burns like blazing fire, like a mighty flame.
You're hurting me!
Many waters cannot quench
Yes,
love.
Commander.
Rivers cannot sweep it away. If one were to give all the wealth of one's house for love, it would be utterly scorned.
Yes, Commander.
Friends,
Fire at will.
we have a little sister, and her breasts are not yet grown. What shall we do for our sister on the day she is spoken for? If she is a wall, we will build towers of silver on her. If she is a door, we will enclose her with panels of cedar.
Unit ready.
Lens shifters.
She. I am a wall, and my breasts are like towers.
Ready.
Thus I have become in his eyes like one doing contentment. Solomon had a vineyard in Baal Hamon. He let out his vineyard to tenants. Each was to bring for its fruit 1,000 shekels of silver. But my own vineyard is mine to give. The 1,000 shekels are for you, Solomon, and 200 are for those who tend its fruit. You who dwell in the gardens with friends in attendance,
Positional data.
let me hear your voice. She. Come away, my beloved,
Loaded.
and be like a gazelle or like a young stag
Calculating
on the
reflection arc.
spice-laden mountains.
Calculating reflection arcs. Intensifying.
The Book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 1. The vision concerning Judah and Jerusalem that Isaiah son of Amos saw during the reigns of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear me, you heavens, listen, earth. For the Lord has spoken. I reared children and brought them up, but they have rebelled against me. The ox knows its master, the donkey its owner's manger. But Israel does not know. My people do not understand. Woe to the sinful nation, a people whose guilt is great, a brood of evildoers, children given to corruption. They have forsaken the Lord. They have spurned the Holy One of Israel and turned their backs on him. Why should you be beaten any more? Why do you persist in rebellion? Your whole head is injured, your whole heart afflicted. From the sole of your foot to the top of your head, there is no soundness. Only wounds and bruises and open sores, not cleansed or bandaged or soothed with oil. Your country is desolate, your cities burned with fire, your fields are being stripped by foreigners right before you, laid waste as when overthrown by strangers. Daughter Zion is left like a shelter in a vineyard, like a hut in a cucumber field, like a city under siege. Unless the Lord Almighty had left us some survivors, we would have become like Sodom. We would have been like Gomorrah.
Ship reporting. Target sighted.
Hear the word of the Lord, rulers of Sodom. Listen to the instruction of our God, you people of Gomorrah. The multitude of your sacrifices, what are they to me, says the Lord. I have more than enough of burnt offerings, of rams and the fat of fattened animals. I have no pleasure in the blood of bulls and lambs and goats. When you come to appear before me, who has asked this of you, this trampling of my cause? Stop bringing meaningless offerings. Your incense is detestable to me. New moons, Sabbaths, convocations. I cannot bear your worthless assemblies. Your new moon feasts and your appointed festivals, I hate with all my being. They have become a burden to me. I am weary of bearing them. When you spread out your hands in prayer, I hide my eyes from you. Even when you offer many prayers, I am not listening. Your hands are full of blood. Wash and make yourselves clean. Take your evil deeds out of my sight. Stop doing wrong. Learn to do right. Seek justice. Defend the oppressed.
Yes, Commander.
Take up the cause of the fatherless. Plead the case of the widow. Come now. Let us settle the matter, says the Lord. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they are red as crimson, they shall be like wool. If you are willing and obedient, you will eat the good things of the land. But if you resist and rebel, you will be devoured by the sword. For the mouth of the Lord has spoken. See how the faithful city has become a prostitute. She once was full of justice. Righteousness used to dwell in her, but now, murderers. Your silver has become dross. Your choice wine is diluted with water. Your rulers are rebels, partners with thieves. They all love bribes and chase after gifts. They do not defend the cause of the fatherless. The widow's case does not come before them. Therefore, the Lord Almighty, the Mighty One of Israel declares, I will vent my wrath on my foes.
Yes, Commander.
And avenge myself on my enemies. I will turn my hand against you. I will thoroughly purge away your dross and remove all your impurities. I will restore your leaders, as in days of old, your rulers as at the beginning. Afterwards, you will be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. Zion will be delivered with justice, her penitent ones with righteousness. But rebels and sinners will both be broken, and those who forsake the Lord will perish. You will be ashamed because of the sacred oaks in which you have delighted. You will be disgraced because of the gardens that you have chosen. You will be like an oak with fading leaves, like a garden without water. The mighty man will become tinder. and his work a spark. Both will burn together with no one to quench the fire.
Panels charged.
Isaiah chapter 2. This is what Isaiah, son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem.
How can I help?
In the last days, the mountain of the Lord's temple will be established as the highest of the mountains. It will be exalted above the hills, and all nations will stream to it. Many peoples will come and say, "Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord."